We're going live. We're live. We're here.
We're
We're
live?
sneer. Because I'm sneering at you.
Don't sneer at the viewers.
I'm doing like that cool like fucking like wolf gif where it's like "Rrrr." That guys always post when they go like stay away from her. They're like white knighting for people and that wolf gif. I'm doing that right now to you, chat.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I must.
Who is that? Is that the alpha male?
I'm sorry, the inherent alpha male in me.
Shut the fuck up.
That dog in me has come to the real world.
Matt goes to the real world, dude.
That's right. Chat, I wished upon a star, now I'm a real boy.
Yeah, because when you wish upon a star, doesn't matter if you
Yeah.
drive a car. You know what I mean?
Okay. Those are the classic lines in Pinocchio.
Yeah. And then he pulls out like his fucking like Mazda Miata and starts drifting donuts and shit.
Thank you for joining the stream, everyone. That's it for tonight.
No, listen. No, listen. We didn't do the pre-stream like airing out our bad jokes.
I don't know, the one I did right before we started, that was pretty awful.
I forgot about it already. It was
What does
that
the
bad I
T stand
forgot.
for?
What does the T stand for? Oh.
It STS.
No, that was funny as fuck. No, that was funny. All right. Well.
Where?
Well, Matt and I, that's Robert
Yeah?
Reagan talking about his stream partner, Matt. Well, we
That's
used to
Robbie
play as
Reagan.
attorney, and
We're paying that guy for 20 minutes?
well, those little fruit baskets are at it again. Well,
Set it to a moch only. Where?
Nancy and I, well, we really love Ace Attorney.
We really are getting rid of all the bum bits, aren't we?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Now do a George Bush one.
I don't think I can do George Bush.
I don't think anyone could do George Bush.
He just doesn't have like that kind of kick to his voice that a lot of the other presidents have, where it's like they're immediately recognizable.
It's because he's literally just like a normal guy with a southern drawl. Like he doesn't have a distinct voice. Every other
Yeah.
president had a distinct voice. That's kind of a requirement to being nice bits considered. What the fuck?
What the ever-loving fuck is that? If I saw that thing in my house, I would crush it.
Lucy's upgrading. She's already get like better emotes than us, better than everything. This is evil. This is evil. Alright. Fucking okay. So, now that everybody who matters is here, we're gonna need the summary for last week. We're gonna need like last time on like the Panty Fun stream.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah. You're the one who always does it.
Oh yeah, I do, right. Okay. Last time. So basically what happened is we were just investigating the whole time, but we found out quite a few things. We found out that the victim's cane was actually secretly a sword. We found out that Dahlia Hawthorne is the cousin of Maya Fey, and that she was sentenced to death for her crimes.
She's dead.
She's dead. She's
And she's a
6 feet
ghost.
under. She's a scary ghost,
Ah!
and we have to kill her.
Again.
Yeah. We're putting that bitch down.
Seems that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So think about it this way, okay? Like
Okay,
this is
okay.
the final boss. Like she's the final boss. You know what I mean?
True, this is like The Bowser of Ace Attorney.
The, the Bowser? You couldn't pick like
Yeah.
any like cooler final boss?
I mean, who's cooler than Bowser? He's big and scary, dude.
You're right. Okay. This is serious, you guys. No, like this is serious work. Like lock in. No, lock in.
Okay.
All right. Final trial of the trilogy. Are you guys ready?
Ooh.
February 10th. That's today. Holy shit.
There's the last one of the trilogy.
Hey, good morning. Oh, you by yourself?
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, please tell me, what's gonna happen to Mystic Maya?
I don't know. I'm so worried.
That's what he says to her.
He like starts freaking out in front of this child. He's like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. He's like shaking her.
Wait, Lucy, why do you make coffee the moment we start playing instead of during the stupid preamble?
You're not okay. We're not gonna wait for you. Fuck you. I'm sorry, we don't know yet. The investigation is still going on, so I wasn't allowed into the inner temple.
Oh, I see.
Would you stop sending that fucking emote?
Get that damn thing out of here.
I hate it. I'm gonna ban that thing.
Ban that thing. That's the way you said it.
I did not
Yeah.
say it like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna bang that. I'm gonna ban that thing.
I didn't say thang.
I guess that's your just
I fucking
natural
hate
American
you.
drawl.
It's my southern drawl.
That's right, partner.
I am from the south, as you know.
See, there's your George W. Bush impression.
Please
did it.
don't ban my very wholesome thing. All right. Just for you, it's whitelisted, okay? You can post it whenever you want, but only you. Like, you need mod privileges to post it, okay? Thank you.
It makes me sick just looking at it.
Makes me sick to my tummy.
So is Sister Arya still trying to remove those trick locks in the training hall?
No, she's the defendant in this case, so she can't be at the inner temple. She's required to be here in court.
And how come she's not here in the defendant's lobby?
I have to admit, it's kind of strange. Who's this?
Wait, let me.
Who is this?
Let me check so I can do it properly.
Is this a returning
If
character?
you're looking for Iris, she's in the prosecutor's lobby.
Oh shit!
Yes, I was right.
Edgeworth. What's Iris doing over there?
She's going over today's testimony with the prosecutor as we speak.
Today's testimony?
You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the prosecution.
Wait, what?
The prosecutor is squeezing her for a confession. Or so I heard.
Isn't that like illegal?
No.
You know what? Nothing's legal in these games. Like, who gives a fuck anymore?
No, there's nothing wrong with
There's nothing wrong with you. Franziska von Karma. What are you up to? It cuts to her in the room, like, whipping her, like, did you do it? Did you do it? No, I didn't. It's like torturing her. Confess.
that. I don't like that. Taking after her grandfather.
That's right, like in the good old days of the STS. No one in stream is gonna get that.
Yeah, no one knows of the streamer savants. I know what you're thinking, but Franziska isn't going to be the prosecutor today.
What? Then who is?
Who else would it be but Godot?
Godot.
Franziska is engaged in some important work at the Sacred Cavern.
That's right. We sent her to do like puzzle solving. He's like, my autistic brain is well equipped for this.
Yeah, we left her with like rations for a month and 20 Rubik's cubes.
I've resolved these post haste. We come back in the month and she has like the algorithm like perfectly figured out. Like she can solve a Rubik's cube in like 1 second. This episode's too easy.
Then you return, you will see my perfect record for solving Rubik's cubes.
Is there a single like neurotypical like person in this game? Or is this the world where like autism is the norm?
Yeah, autism is just the norm.
That's what makes this series awesome, though.
Yeah, remember that the tweet I did if the autism vaccine existed in the Ace Attorney world?
Yeah.
Seiko Kevin, you don't mean that she's...
Exactly. She's been out there all night trying to remove those trick locks. With the head nun's assistance, naturally. Franziska's been out there all night trying to open those locks.
See, she actually cares about Maya. That's where the shipping
She
comes
does.
from.
Okay. We estimate that the last of the lock should be taken care of in about 3 hours. I hope everything continues to go smoothly and we'll receive some good news soon.
Have they had like, now that I think about it, have they had like any character interactions at all? Maya and Von Karma?
Franziska, not really.
They should. Be funny.
Yeah.
They're like the only 2 girls in this whole courtroom. They should talk more.
We'll get more soon. Prosecutor Godot intends to nail this case shut today. Be prepared to fight like there's no tomorrow.
There's not, because this is the last game.
Yep.
You don't have to tell me that.
Touche. I can already see it in your eyes.
Cuts to his eyes, they're like bloodshot.
You've got that Sans Undertale eye.
I said bloodshot. Not what?
Oh, I was going in a different direction because it's...
My direction was funnier.
Okay.
I like to imagine like coked out Phoenix before a trial.
You can solve everything. Not the same fever-ridden, frantic maniac you were yesterday.
Okay, rude. My bestie was in trouble.
Well, you're still a little fruity, so you sound better.
No, listen. If one of you was in trouble, I would become a fever-ridden frantic maniac. So like, listen.
What, me?
You or Lucy.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Take it. You made it gay. Take it back. I wouldn't even care if you like. No, that's mean. I'm not gonna say that. That's fucking mean.
That's like something like a 4-year-old uncle would be like if like their nephew is like, "I love you, uncle." Okay, you made it gay.
That's gonna be me in the future.
Like the kid goes in for like a hug and he's like, "Well," he pushes him back and holds out his hand
Like,
for a handshake.
whoa, no homo.
This is more like it.
Is that a real archetype where people's uncles really like that?
I didn't know. I was just imagining as a character.
I hope that guy is real. We need to meet that guy. Almost immediately after I made that decision, I felt myself getting stronger.
Interesting.
That must that must be why your hair is spiked up.
I knew that was coming. Maybe you've passed your cold on to someone else, literally. With that, I leave the rest in your capable hands, partner.
No! Oh!
There's the line.
I put the.
There's the line.
I'm pointing at the screen. I'm doing like the soy face. They're gay.
You're saying that more like a realization. They're gay?
Guy who's played all 3 games and is only now. Wait. They're gay?
They're like, this game is woke?
Guy who hates Ace Attorney because it's woke and not for any other reason.
Yeah, but he realized in the 6th game.
He realized like way too late. He's like, fuck, what am I gonna do with all this merch now? I don't think there's like I think Ace Attorney is too gay for there to be a fan like for there to be a fan like that. It's like it's
I think there's some out there.
there could be. There could be. They're like, yeah. I liked it before they added all the woke shit.
So the first case was the first game only.
Yeah. Exactly.
They really, really, really like Frank saw it.
They're like, he's fucking awesome. I want to meet this guy. I want to meet this character and be like, I want to shake his hand and be like, so what's your outlook on the world? And he'd like say something that I'd have to censor on stream. Thanks. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is starting. Wait, before we start, I gotta get my water bottle. This is gonna be I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be a trip, so give me 1 second.
Okay, welcome back to the Matt stream. I already have my water because I'm not foolish. How are you, Lucy? Are you still recovering from the stream? I asked, Penny went to get water and I was asking, how are you? Are you still recovering from the stream? Do nothing. Fair enough. Still facing that, huh? And how much water is Penny getting?
I'm live.
How much water did you get?
I mean, I have a huge like thing of water. I had to like fill it up. I have like one of those like big metal water bottles. I take it to work every day. I just like drink it throughout the shift. Anyway, I still
Wait,
don't
hold
have
on, Lucy's
answers.
sending me RuneScape images.
You fuck with RuneScape?
I don't.
I don't either. I
That's
don't
what she
understand
said.
anything
Start
Lucy sends to
explaining
me.
it.
I just like I nod and I'm like, yeah.
Scratch your chin and nod.
I go, oh, I see, I understand, and then I don't understand. You can try to understand though. I promise.
Are you gonna read the line?
Oh, I thought you guys were like talking about fucking RuneScape. I was like, I'm not gonna interrupt our moment. I still
It's
don't
an
have answers for
image.
most of the riddles plaguing this case. The circumstances around the murder of Miss Elise Stoneham. No, I mean Misty Fay. The impossible flight Larry claims to have seen. And what that woman is really after. Hello 296, welcome. I'll solve them all and bring this whole trilogy to an end.
Ooh.
February 10th, 10 a.m. Oh, 10? 10? Think about that. He's back!
Court is finally back in session, bitches, for the trial of Iris of Asakura Temple.
Fuck yes!
It
Fuck
has
the
been
Canadian
5
judge.
weeks since
It's-
I've got to voice this guy.
It's been over a
5
month.
weeks.
Yeah. The
I've been
grand
having
return.
withdrawals. I keep waking up to the sound of the gavel pounding.
Your Honor, what are you?
Who? Me? Well, my little brother came to visit me in my chambers earlier this morning. All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he developed a scorching fever and fainted. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him.
Is that the Canadian one?
That's his brother.
That's
I
his
made the joke that that's his brother. It really is.
So one's Canadian and one's American? How are they?
I guess so.
How did that happen? Were they like separated?
I guess
Maybe their parents are
the mom,
divorced.
the mom had a baby with an American and then had a baby with a Canadian.
Like it could be true, or or they're just like there's one of him in every country. There's like a Brazilian judge. He's fucking awesome. Maybe one's adopted, but they're suspiciously similar.
I do really like them being brothers, though.
Yeah. I see.
you-
Your
you-
Honor. So
You
they're
get a lot of
brothers.
sisters in the Ace Attorney series. You get so many sisters, but my poor brother, he looked a bit pale. Not to mention sad that he couldn't be here.
Yeah, fuck, I'm fucking dying. Oh,
See, you can hear him. He is dying back there.
Oh, he's like
Yep,
keeling
needs-
over. He's like grasping his stomach. He's like, oh.
Yep, needs a new kidney. It's a shame there's no one that can have a kidney that would work for him.
It's a shame there's no one here who matches his blood type in anything. No one. Oh.
I'm sure glad I have 2 functioning kidneys.
He's the world's meanest brother.
That's why I'm the
That-
alpha judge.
There's one for the counter. Already. Oh wait,
There
we
he
have
goes.
to reset it to 1, so we're already at 1. So, but that's 54.
It is impossible to predict what the future has in store for any of us.
Have we been counting since the beginning of the game?
Yep.
Like since he first appeared. This is so awesome.
Oh wait, yeah. Before the streamer was saying, what if we did Antonio Banderas' voice for Godot from the very beginning? What have we been doing that?
We should have been doing that, honestly. I don't know why.
This
I
is
didn't have that
precisely why the
foresight.
people feel the need to judge the past.
See, like that's odd. That makes him like 10 times cooler.
Okay, we'll leave it up to chat to vote. Do we retcon? Do we retcon
No,
this?
no, we can't retcon it. We have to keep it the
Okay,
same.
we're going back to the Steve Bloom voice.
This is precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. And we of the court have been charged with the solemn duty of passing such judgment.
Well said, Mr. Godot. I understood exactly what you said. At least up until the end, anyway. Now then, Mr. Godot, please proceed with your opening statement.
Humans are fragile, fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tides. There's only one thing that remains a constant in this crazy world.
War.
Coffee.
Oh, I was okay. I was okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I mean- Okay.
Whatever.
The bit of darkness that lies at the bottom of this mug.
And also
So then you mean? Forget it. What do you mean?
During yesterday's trial, the accused refused to admit her role in the crime. But today she is at a change of heart. Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple has a confession to make.
Confession. Defendant.
Iris. Why didn't you discuss this with me first?
Very well. This court will now hear the defendant's confession.
I did it! It was me! Kill
Very
me!
straight to the point. I do appreciate that.
And then the game ends.
The credits roll. Upon, upon meeting a beautiful lady, I always ask her name and profession. That's one of my rules.
My name is Iris.
I didn't ask.
He's looking right at Phoenix. Not you. You.
It's just that bit in the fucking chowder where it's like, do you give free samples to pretty ladies? Sure. Let me know if you see one.
That's so evil. Oh, I'm gonna have to use that on someone someday. Just like to be
Oh
really
my
mean.
god.
I'm gonna have to be really
Yeah, you-
mean someday.
You use it at girls in the club to try and pick up a date.
The anti-Riz.
And so someone tried to make someone hate them so much it like loops back like Gandhian civilization.
Like they hate me so much that they end up like crazy about me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Try-
possible. I feel like that's gonna happen one day.
Trying to do like a fucking Stack Overflow.
That actually did happen. I met someone who was like, I used to think you were like annoying, a fucking annoying piece of shit, and like they fell in love with me. I was like, I guess they hated me so much. Like, that's just how things happen in this fucked up world.
Witness, is there something you want to confess to?
I'm gay.
Oh.
It has nothing
Okay.
to do with the case. I just felt like saying it. Yes, but first I want to apologize to Mr. Wright. I can't continue lying to everyone anymore. It's alright. What is it? Mr. Wright, I have to admit that I did play a part in this terrible incident.
Wait, are you actually confessing? I thought
Oh,
you were doing a
shit.
bit.
It's like, oh fuck. It's been a while. I forgot. Things happen in
Yeah,
this
no.
Florida. It's not all just bits. Fuck.
Yeah, you guys usually stop for like 20 minutes to do a bit, so you know it's hard to tell sometimes.
He's like laying. He's got like his feet up on the desk. He's like watching like TikToks. Oh shit, things are happening.
He's texting Gant on his flip phone.
Unfortunately, the nuclear Gandhi thing is a myth. Is that true?
That can't be. I've
Have I been lied to?
heard about that so many times.
Have I been like has my life like fucked up in lies, or is my life like good up in like truth? Yeah, it's a myth. Fuck.
This can't be real.
I'm
I
sure
was
there's a
in
mod to
fucking.
make it real though.
It was discussed. What? Oh my god! My professor when I was in game dev at university lied to me. I'm going to kill him.
I mean, professors like lie about a lot of shit.
It's
TBH.
true. It's probably. I'm not making that joke. You know what I would have said there. Uh,
I know you. I know you.
are you saying that you were the one who murdered Miss Elise Dunham?
No, I'm not, Your Honor. But I dealt with the cover-up after the murder took place. Oh. After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise and carried it to the Hasakura Temple courtyard where I desecrated it.
You decorated it?
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Order in the court. Order.
If you look at the sword a little bit, it kind of looks like a Christmas tree. Like, it's got like the... And then like Phoenix is like, people are dead! People
Wait,
died!
how many blades does the Shito have?
It's like 7, right?
Fuck, if it was 8, I could have made a menorah joke.
Oh shit. Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Witness, are you Jewish? Are you saying you were an accomplice in the murder?
Yes, that's correct.
Mazel tov.
What? 3 minutes in court and I'm already covered in a cold sweat. Ace Attorney X8 Crazy Nights.
Good old, just got a new cup of coffee.
Phoenix. This doesn't seem very kosher.
That's a court foul.
That's an instance of perjury.
Everyone on the planet is accomplice to something. It just happens to be that in this case, it's the murder. Isn't that right, Mr. Trite?
Not good dough. So this is the confession they were conferring about. It pains me to say this, but it looks like Iris's testimony was all a lie. Crumpled up and shot. 3 minutes in court, 30 minutes in bed. It's true. That it's like a 1 to 10 ratio. You know what I mean? No, wait, what ratio is that? 3 to 30. That's 1 to 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 to 10.
That's how our streams are.
Now then, little lady, if you don't mind, I've got a question for you. Whose crime were you trying to cover up by your actions?
Iris was covering for someone? Ugh. I'm definitely up the creek without a paddle. Or a life jacket. I've been at Hazakura Temple ever since I was a little girl. Hazakura Temple is run by one of the branch families of the Kurine tradition. One of our missions is to protect the main family.
I'm sorry, but main family?
Yes, and that's why I would dirty myself, if need be, to protect her.
Bailiff, get the wet wipes.
No soiling yourself in this
Okay,
classroom. Fucking thing sucks.
Mike Meekins is always here.
It's true. Mike Meekins. I hope like even like in the Apollo games, Mike Meekins is still there.
Well, whenever there's a character that we don't actually see speaking, it's always Mike Meekins. He's
And
just
then,
got a lot of
but then
jobs.
in the Victorian games, when it's set in like ancient Japan, he's like, "I'm Mahiro Meekins."
No, it's literally Mike Meekins, the exact same guy.
Wait, really? It's the same? No, it's not.
He's eternal.
How old is he?
I don't age, sir.
I'm immortal.
I was bit by a vampire.
The daughter of the master of the Kurine channeling technique, Mystic Maya Fey. Huh?
Wake up and smell the ashes. Tried.
She's making a Half-Life reference?
Order in the court. I've never played Half-Life. So not only did you witness the murder, but you know the name of the murderer.
I'm terribly sorry, but it's true. I saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes. And then
Uh-oh.
I cleaned up the area to try to protect her. That's ridiculous! Maya could never do such.
Yes, she could. The defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time, which is after her sentencing.
Yes, she could. I saw her do it. She's crazy.
She's a bit fucked in the head, that one.
She's like, she has the capability to kill everyone in this room if she so chose. I mean, imagine if she channeled like, I don't know, a dead like killer or something. Imagine if she channeled
That
John Wayne Gacy.
The only thing scarier than a ghost is a spooky ghost.
It's true. He's like splitting. He's like mitosising. I think she's guilty. No. Let's hear her out.
What, the little devil and little angel on his
Yeah,
shoulder?
one of them has horns. One of them has a halo, and one of them always lies, and one of them tells the truth.
Now, witness, let's see your testimony. What exactly happened on the night of the crime?
Well, it was the first of 8 crazy nights. I thought I was prepared for the unexpected, but I never imagined a case would wind up going in this direction. Yeah, that's every case at this point. I went to the inner temple that night, and I saw it all happen in the garden. I saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff. While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Mystic Maya tried desperately to defend herself and stole the weapon. It was only in self-defense. You can't blame her for it.
Oh Christ, there's a giant spider directly over my head right now. I
Kill
don't
it.
like this.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
uh, I'd have to get off my chair to do that.
No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 kill it.
Yeah, but I'd have to stand on my chair to reach the ceiling.
Did you just say don't kill spiders?
I'm sorry, Lucy. I'm terribly arachnophobic. I'll just be freaking out the whole time.
I hate spiders. I hate spiders. Kill them.
I hate spiders too.
Alright, vote in
Do I
chat. Do we kill it or spare? Life or death for Spider Boy?
Okay, hold on. I'll take my headset off. I'm gonna do this properly.
Oh shit, oh shit,
Okay,
oh shit.
give me a
Go,
sec.
go, go. Go, go, go. You got it. Oh shit, we're gonna get the live. We're gonna get the live. You're gonna leave? Don't leave. I'll be very sad. Darwin, what are you doing? Kill the little bastard. So, this is the spider killing stream, I guess.
Okay.
You got him?
Oh, what the fuck?
Did you get a
Yeah, I
phone
got him.
call?
I opened my phone just to turn on the light to double check, and then Twitter opened and went, "What's the loudest video that can play on your feed right now?"
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yes!
I killed him in self-defense.
It's true. It was self-defense, see? Even the judge is saying it.
Yeah, sorry, chat. I'm bad arachnophobic. I would not be funny in the slightest for the next few hours. I would just be looking up repeatedly.
Go, go, go.
Does it go in
Yes.
here too?
Don't tell me you're goat phobic. Because if you are, buddy, you don't want to be around me.
I was gonna say, how can I be afraid of myself?
One of us had to go for it. One of us had the
Yeah.
goat for it. Think about that.
Oh, intriguing.
Intriguing. Mystic Elise was the one who attacked first.
Hmm.
That's why I tried my best to protect Mystic Maya.
You moved the victim's body to the temple so Maya wouldn't be suspected. Isn't that right? Not bad. You got the instincts of a true criminal.
Something's not quite right. I'm sure it was established yesterday. that Iris never went to the inner temple that night. And that the person who did go was that woman.
I'm sorry, Lucy, we have a spider catcher, but it's broken and it can never pick up anything, and I would have gone for that if I had the option, but I didn't, so I'm sorry.
Iris even admitted it.
Now, Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
You say what? You say, huh?
Uh,
He's got like spit drooling from the. He's huh?
I can't remember what I said.
Me neither. Fuck. What the
Okay.
fuck's going on?
Guilty.
Guilty of being high in court. Sister Iris, your testimony has changed quite a bit since yesterday. You stated yesterday that on the night of the murder, you didn't go to the inner temple.
Did she now? Too bad for you. What she said yesterday doesn't mean much today. By the way, where were you when she claimed that she didn't go?
It was in the inner temple's training hall.
Private conversation between the two of you does not constitute testimony. That would be probably described as hearsay. It's not slander. It's libel. It's written down. What do you have to say, witness? That was a good Spider-Man reference.
I just couldn't tell them the truth at the time. Mystic Maya, she's your girlfriend, isn't she? But I didn't want to be the one to break it to you that I saw her commit murder.
There, we all understand how difficult this is for you. Now then, let's continue with the testimony.
I like how nobody's questioning it. She's like, yeah, that checks out. I believe it.
Phoenix was only like, what? Huh?
Wait, no, that's not true. No, I believe it. Well, Your Honor. Okay. You're saying that the victim attacked Miss Faye? Yes, it was truly a frightening scene. Mystic Maya was struck hard on the head, and it looked like she was going to collapse. What were you doing at the time? Why didn't you stop them from fighting? I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I was frightened. I couldn't move. I couldn't even speak. I was in such shock.
That's perfectly understandable, my dear.
This doesn't sound right. I don't believe this testimony for a minute.
What happened after that?
Okay, so she's just lying out of her ass.
No.
She moved in to deliver a fatal strike? Yes, I'm sure of it. She threw down her staff and reached into her robe for a weapon. Wait a minute! What was this weapon? It was some kind of dagger. A dagger, huh? And Elise Stonem tried to stab her with this weapon. To kill Miss Faye. Yes, exactly.
You look like I did after I mistakenly took a swig of Worcestershire sauce.
What the fuck? Okay. Did he have his Worcestershire sauce in a cup?
He had it in a mug right next to his mug of coffee.
He has like a cup full of Worcestershire sauce next to his cup full of coffee just to
Yeah.
like keep himself on edge. He's like, I gotta be attentive and alert. If I sip the wrong
There's
thing,
gotta-
I'm not locked in enough.
There's got to be a risk.
Every
I love
day
gambling, Mr. Wright.
it's like coffee Russian roulette. I make sure my assistant scrambles the location of the cups, so I don't know which is which.
This one's straight bourbon. This one's mercury.
Mercury!
I got at a risk.
Wouldn't you be able to easily tell it's Smoker? I dyed it black.
Oh, that's good. Do you have a problem with the testimony we're hearing from your client, lawyer boy?
Do I have a problem with Iris's testimony? There's just one thing. There's just one.
You gotta press the Columbo button.
Wait. We gotta save before the Columbo button. It's true.
Columbo appears right next to you.
He's like my stand. There's one more thing. Your Honor. I have a teensy problem with the witness's testimony. Like, why did you say that?
That was weird. Don't do that again.
Don't do that again.
You do? But this witness is your own client.
Yeah, well, she's a bitch too. Nevertheless.
Oh!
That's fine.
Whoa! What the hell? I mean, I know you
Who
you
pissed-
don't like the women, but goddamn.
Who put Worcestershire sauce in your coffee?
Fucking thing sucks.
Witness, let's add your last statement to the testimony.
Plus
Thank you,
two.
Tuna
Yeah,
Six.
that was plus two worthy. That's a good bit.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just a moment. It's my job to say that.
Listen, Gramps, I won't say it again. Final judgment will be rendered by me.
Oh.
Okay, now, let's continue.
So that
She
was the
threw
new
her
statement.
Oh, is this a new statement?
This is the new statement.
Okay. She threw her staff away. Mystic Elise was trying to kill Mystic. She was trying to unalive Mystic Maya. I think that's why she wanted a more lethal weapon.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Wait, I fucking love that movie.
Let's make a reference to that. It's true. It's not easy to inflict a deadly blow with a staff.
Sister Iris, let me make sure I've got this straight. You've never got things straight.
Look at you.
The victim herself chose to throw away her staff. Yes, that's what I saw.
Is there anything odd about that, Mr. Webb?
Yeah, it's honor, right? Mystic Elise attacked Mystic Maya with a dagger. I'm sure of this.
Okay, so he's pointing out that there's something wrong with that.
Yeah, because guess what? Guess what?
What?
The staff is the dagger. Sister Iris. There's something strange about your version of events. Huh? Miss Donim throwing away her staff? Makes no sense at all to me. But all you can do with a staff is hit someone. Naturally, you wouldn't know this, Sister Iris, but the victim's staff had a special feature about it. As you can see, it's a sword. And it's like that bit in like Gurren Lagann where like he's pulling it out of the sheath but it keeps going. It's like the length of the courtroom. Whoa, what were you pointing that thing?
Bailiff, open the door to fit it.
Bailiff, open the sky window.
They push it through like the court doors and it keeps going until you hear.
Ow! My kidney!
Oh! That stings. I love the idea of this ever increasing sword. I wish I had a sword like that. Like fucking Sephiroth's sword or some shit. If Elise Stonem really had wanted to kill Maya Fey, she wouldn't have needed to use a separate dagger. Not when she already had a beautiful blade in her hands already. Why did you call it beautiful?
Weird.
That's a murder weapon. Is that beautiful to you? You fucked up.
You like murder?
Why do you think I chose this profession?
Court stenographer, write up a call-out post for Mr. Wright.
Already on it, sir.
Very good.
Well, Sister Iris, what do you have to say? Alright, that's number 3.
That was an impressive bit of investigating, Tried.
That was an impressive bitch, right? I like the long sword.
+2, Tried.
I begrudgingly give you a +2. I'll never give you one again in my life.
You've got to respect people in their bits. That's one of my rules. I never would have thought there was a sword in that stab. But even so, how should I put this?
Like he gasps for no reason.
A long sword is unwieldy and thus quite ineffective in close quarters combat.
Come over here and tell me a long sword is ineffective in close quarters combat.
I mean, I can kind of get why. I can get what they mean.
I mean, I guess, but like you can just swing it. Unless you're like in a little hallway or something like Dark Souls.
I guess if someone's right up against you, you want a little tiny, a little dagger so you can immediately go.
I guess. They don't know about half sword. Okay, wait, guys, you have to explain this to me. Can this is actually like interesting information. Explain to me what's half sorting. I'm not a medieval freak like you guys are. Next time
I'm not
someone draws a
fucked in the
sword,
head like
look
you guys
really
are.
close as well. I'm not a fucking freak like you guys are.
Wait, did Lucy actually leave?
No. There's no way.
Lucy, are you still alive?
We're like the turrets in Portal 2. Half sorting is when you hold the sword by the blade, one hand on the handle, and one hand on the blade, and use it to stab the other guy. Does that like cut you?
Yeah, would it need to be a one-sided blade to really do that?
I guess like yeah, a katana you could do that with, right?
Oh yeah. I just hear a sword, I think of it like a claymore.
No, you can do it with two-sided blade. Oh, maybe you like hold it like horizontally and like. Oh, so you're just using your hand as like a guide, like a sort of like weapon. I see.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that like a technique they used to regularly use? Were you there? How'd you know about this?
Did you know them?
Did you know that guy? You'd use it to jab into enemy armor? Like between the... Oh, that's kind of fire.
Okay.
Maybe that's why she chose a dagger over a blade.
Well.
That's a pretty good Ronald Reagan impression. Anyway, the type of weapon she chose to use isn't what important. Important thing is that she tried to kill my FA. As long as there's nothing strange about that, there's no problem with her testimony.
But there is something strange about this whole testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, the prosecution has a point. A very long point. Keep that thing away from me.
Whoa, calm down.
And stop making sword swishing noises.
But it's so cool, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'd like to keep this piece of evidence when I go home.
He slides the whole thing into his pocket.
He's got a comically big pocket like Ed and Eddie.
Hammer space, Your Honor.
Very well, Your Honor. The defense will now present evidence to back up its argument. Wow, how new. Mr. Wright, I have here another piece of evidence that shows this testimony cannot be trusted. Because Miss Elise Donan would never attempt to take the life of my FA. Because it's her daughter. But how do I prove that?
Just go to the profiles.
Oh. She's 19. She's gonna be like... She's all grown up. Like, she's gonna be 20 soon.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, you got
This is-
you check Elise's profile.
There we go.
No Morgan.
Real name. Oh, oh, oh. Elise Stoneham would never have attacked Maya Fey. How can you be so sure? Because the victim's real name was not Elise Stoneham. Her real name was Misty Fey.
Faye?
No, not Mystic Misty Fey.
Who is this Misty Faye? Is she related to?
Misty Fey is the master of the Quran channeling technique. She's also the mother of Maya Fey.
Are you serious?
Is it really true, Mr. Wright? Was Elise Stoneham actually the great mystic Misty? There's no doubt about it. Looks like Iris had no idea. I can hardly believe it. The idea that she would try to kill her only daughter, what she hadn't seen in 17 years. Perhaps the prosecution can offer some explanation for why she would do such a thing.
Sugi-chan, you don't need to explain Dirks to me. I'm from Scotland.
You need to explain Dirks to me, I'm American.
Yeah, bollock swords. Do you know what a bollock is?
No, I mean, I know bollocks is balls, right?
Well, yeah, you do. You do know then.
So, they made swords just for that?
Well, it's more that so sometimes on certain people in ancient Scotland, you would have the sword near your bollocks, like it would be kept on your thigh or down at your ankle.
Oh, it has a pair of balls carved into the hilt. No, I can't be sure if that's like bait or not, because that could be true. Like, there's some like wild like heirlooms out there.
I mean, ancient Scottish swords were. Wait, let me get it.
So, Chad, how are you guys this evening? You guys having a good week? Did you have a good week? We never ask how you guys are doing. We need to be more careful and thoughtful. You had a nice week? It's fire. Love to hear it.
Yeah, I can't say much about it, but yeah, it's like an old Scottish sword.
More importantly, did you have a nice week? No. But it's nice now. So, think about that.
Order in the court. Upon first hearing the witness's testimony, it seemed natural enough. However, in light of some facts that have just been presented,
Then we're believing right just based off face value, rumor and hearsay. We don't really have evidence that she's the mother or not. Like, whatever.
one, that the victim supposedly threw away a sword during a fight. And two, that the two people battling to the death were mother and daughter. Despite the facts being believable when taking on their own.
That would be like a fucking fire, like anime ending. Oh, I gotta go offline. You're right. No, you're right. No. You're right. No, you're right. No, I always forget. One of you forgot to remind me, but. No. One of you should have reminded me. I'm not
That's
saying
usually
who.
Lucy's job.
I'm not saying who Lucy Scissor Lips forgot to remind me, but. You know.
When taken together, the entire story seems difficult to believe.
Listen, there's nothing in this world that's impossible.
Apparently not, because there's like ghosts and shit.
It's like spooky ghosts and shit.
There's spooky. There's fucking paranormal plagiarists and shit.
Spookers and scarers.
Did I say plagiarists? I'm dumb. I meant phantoms. How the fuck? No, I meant poltergeist is what I was gonna say, but I somehow confused poltergeist with plagiarists.
There's a poltergeist in your home, you're like, I've seen it before.
paranormal plagiarist, like your ghost friend who's like always trying to pitch you like his new show, but it's like, dude, that's just The Sopranos. Like you just got the script from Sopranos. No, it's not. It's not, dude.
This is
Dude, I
the
promise.
this is the Altos, my own original creation.
What do you think about my awesome fucking mafia movie about women? I call it The Godmother. It's like, yeah, you just replaced the characters, dude. Just
Nike 296.
Except for one little thing, just one more thing.
just one more. Did Lucy actually die?
Maybe.
She might have actually died.
Yes? What is this one little impossible thing?
There's just one more thing.
You still don't get it.
Were you a witness to what he just did?
Anyway, coffee. You think maybe my beans are under roasted, but you have no idea, Gramps.
Could you get to your point?
I heard this witness's confession this morning. Just taking the first sip of my 8th cup of morning coffee.
8th? We don't count those.
I'm a thirsty boy.
That was before the court. That was before the trial. We don't count those.
We didn't see it happen. It's non-canon.
Exactly. We don't have object permanence. We have to see something happen for it to be like real in our minds.
You're going to ruin your health, my friend.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. Anyway, after hearing this woman's confession, I've already died. I had a detective who loves to investigate sent to the scene of the crime,
He does love to investigate.
and he discovered this little beauty.
How the fuck did he die?
Mm.
We better find out or I'm gonna be mad.
I mean, we kind of have already learned, but it was mentioned in like the first case of this game.
Huh. Really?
Yep.
Was it something that
was
like
befo-
like you just like
It was
pass over?
before we had any context for it.
Huh.
Like, there was a whole report, and it was like Diego Armando, but that name meant nothing at that point in time.
Oh shit. There's no way.
Obviously, Your Honor, but do you not notice something else?
Now that you mentioned it, if you look closely, there appears to be blood on it.
Really? I couldn't tell. Can't see the color red.
I would see that.
Wait, what? Where did you find that? I didn't see that when I investigated the crime scene. It was in my pocket.
Did you investigate the pine tree at the crime scene?
Huh? The pine tree?
This dagger was stuck in the back side of the pine tree.
There's not a pine tree in this image.
That's a classic Californian pine tree right there in the background. When the last blow was struck, ending the violent battle between the two women, this little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree.
Which means this dagger belongs to the victim, correct?
Even listening, old man. I heard this confession this morning,
I'm old.
just as I had taken the first sip of my 13th cup of morning coffee.
Good God! Didn't you say it was your 8th just a few minutes ago?
I didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed in such short notice.
In any case, the court will accept the dagger as evidence.
Kill this guy! Thank you.
Furthermore, I order that a blood test be performed on it immediately.
This is my sweetheart. Make sure you treat her right.
Bailiff, get this piece of evidence to Crab Lab for testing immediately.
Okay, Your Honor.
Fuck you, Your Honor. I'll do what I want. And he takes the knife and he stabs him.
Oh, my ovaries. Now then. This testimony we've just heard has numerous unbelievable aspects to it. However, after having found the very dagger the witness spoke of, I believe we can consider her testimony to be credible.
Cute girls never lie. Ever.
This is true. 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 He's speaking true right now. Like I can tell you guys right now from experience, this is true. Isn't that right, Darwin?
Is Darwin here? Poochie, Poochie.
He's right there on the bed. He's sleeping.
Oh, little sleepy Darwin.
It's true.
Hi, Darwin. In any case, witness, you can please testify again to this court.
About what, Your Honor?
I don't know, I'm not a witness. But the incident you saw, the battle between two women. Hubba.
Ooh, I would have
Please
liked
tell
to
me
have
it
been
was
a
muddy.
witness. Tell me more.
Would you describe it as foxy in any way?
You're like, Your Honor, we have to move on.
No.
No, this is vital to the case.
You seem to have forgotten who's the judge here.
Yes, Your Honor. Mystic Maya stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with the staff, but she dodged at Mystic Elise's next attack and stole her weapon. Suddenly, Mystic Elise was the one on the defensive, with her back to the stone lantern. That's when Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, then she collapsed.
That was a very heartbreaking story.
I don't know if there were any bad feelings between them, but it had been 17 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Perhaps they simply didn't recognize each other anymore.
That seems reasonable. Guilty.
Guilty,
That'll be
fuck you.
right. Proceed with your cross-examination.
I'll say this, no pressing needed.
Okay, let me think, okay.
So, what do we know about this whole situation?
This whole situation, let me think.
But what do we know about the murder of Elise Donim?
Well,
Do we have any reports on the murder of Elise Donim?
oh shit, what the fuck am I doing? Iris, where were you standing when you witnessed all this? I tried to press tab. And it's what do you mean? Well, if either of them had noticed you, they might not have continued their battle. What I'm saying is, this is kind of your fault.
You're right.
I wonder if that's true.
Well, that sounds funny when she says it.
The two of them, they were standing near the garden stone lantern. I was watching the whole thing from behind. It was dark where the two of them were, so I think that's why they didn't see me.
So it was dark in the garden when the murder took place. Tell me, what did Miss Maya do after she was struck?
She had a Coca-Cola.
Refreshing.
Oh. Stab in the... Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go on.
Ooh, okay.
Go on.
Back to the start. Ooh.
Oh wait, it's not on that statement. You did.
Fuck!
You got the right idea, but this is a more appropriate statement.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Ow, my health!
It's on a one before.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you kind of stabbed her like that.
That's silly though, because that's the one statement that's talk about her back being like towards whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. No,
I deserve that
that's
one.
why you're completely valid to have done on that one.
Something about you just isn't right today, Iris. That's fucking mean.
He's like, I'm right every day. It's my last name after all.
It's true. I'm right. You're wrong. He like makes her cry. Like it's not very nice.
Don't make the witness cry.
You're a fucking asshole, Mr. Right. No. Like I'm just like
Yeah, that
joking
was cold,
around.
Tret.
No. I'm just like joking around. Like I'm just palling around. Like me and Maya joke around all the time. Like you're an asshole.
You're kind of toxic to BH.
Bailiff whack Phoenix's balls for making the cute girl cry.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Ow!
I didn't even hit him, Your Honor.
He starts getting his like bonitis cramps. We didn't know about them, but yet. Wait, which evidence to use is usually way easier than which dumbass statement? Yeah, I feel like that's like the common pattern. Sometimes the
Yeah.
statements you use them on are kind of wacky.
Yeah.
However, the testimony you just gave gives quite a few contradictions. What do you mean? What's so wrong about my testimony? According to you, Maya Fey stabbed the victim while she had her back to the stone lantern. Is that correct? Yes, that's right. But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right?
Yes, I think so.
But, according to the autopsy report, which just got updated by the way, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt is sprouted from your testimony.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
Another coffee. It's simple.
It's simple. We kill the Batman.
What is his Batman villain name?
The Godot? He's like the Koffler.
The Javinator.
The Javinator. The Koffler, yeah. 'Cause he
No, the
drinks coffee.
Koffler's way better.
He's Mr. Caffeine or something, like Mr. Freeze. It's like, it would be some
He's-
bullshit like that.
His name's Joe for his cup of Joe. Joe Chill.
Oh, shit! Oh my god, you're right.
Poor
Yes, sir.
Mr. and Mrs. Wayne.
Tread, you had me figured out all along, but the Batman never did. I gotta give you kudos for figuring out what that bird brain couldn't.
World's greatest detective. What a load of baloney.
I would do it again, by the way. I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it. I'm just
He's just
itching
hitting
to do
every
it
character
again.
there.
What?
He's just going through every character there.
It's true. This fucking thing sucks. Move on. I updated the counter. Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
People are like books. We've all got a front and a back. You get my drift?
Well, I do look at the back to see if I like the book first, so.
I'm always looking at the back. Oh wait, we're talking about books. Is that all you have to say?
I can also say that darkness loves to play with the human mind.
You didn't
What is
finish
this,
the book
Deltarune?
metaphor
Fuck you.
yet. Could you please
I've moved
knock
on
it
to
off?
a new
with the-
metaphor.
That's what I'm saying. Could you please knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already? The point is, too much of this testimony just doesn't make sense. Throwing away a
Tried, you
useful
remind me of
stab-
the bird and the steak.
What does that mean?
Tried. Have you ever heard this saying? First comes bird, then comes worm. You're the bird and
Or,
I'm the worm.
And buddy, make way for the worm.
Thanks. Thanks. You better
no
start
wonder Lucy
believing
left.
worms. You're in one. The worm will turn.
Stinks.
Oh, this is awesome. Ah! And now she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach.
Certainly are some inconsistencies.
Well, Iris, how about it? Well, it's just...
If you ask me, you're just being too naive about the whole thing.
What do you mean?
There are 253 distinct types of bitterness in coffee. But to pick out each one requires total concentration and use of all the senses. Are you really concentrating on what this witness actually said?
Prosecutor, explain yourself.
The witness was quite unambiguous about her own ambiguities when she said,
Well, the gang stalkers who gang stalked me, the van dwellers who gang stalked me for the pure love of the game, took out my internet. No idea if it'll stay up. Oh fuck! The
Oh,
van
Christ, I
came
thought
here
we were
again?
just. I thought we were just so unfunny. You were like, okay, that's it. I'm done.
We thought you like got bored and left.
Like
I
I'd
was
worn
like,
you
damn,
down so much
are we
yesterday.
that bad?
We were the camel. We were the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah. Anyway, let's hope the internet stays up. If not,
Yeah.
all of you guys have to give like your energy to Lucy.
Yeah, I'll hotspot you, Lucy.
You do already know the. It's true.
Oh fuck you. Never mind. Go away,
Yeah,
Lucy.
fuck
Go away.
you. Fuck you.
I hope a shark bites for your internet cable.
Then that would take out like all of the UK's internet too.
No, like a shark somehow got into her city and just nibbled at the fucking cable in her house.
Just her specific Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
Sharks
Fiber
fucking
optic
love
fiber.
internet cables.
the garden was so dark she couldn't see clearly. A human needs only one thing to see clearly. Eyes.
No, don't leave, no, don't leave. I beg you, please. We love you. Stay.
I mean, after that, those emojis, I don't know.
No, I know. Please type fiber optic Friday into Discord gift search. You're welcome. Is it
I'm
the
doing it
shark
now.
eating the cable?
It's
What
the
is it?
shark.
It's the
Very
shark.
good. Very good. Thank you, 296. Why do sharks love nibbling those cables?
I don't know.
And that is light.
What?
Sorry I've been playing Deltarune, Your Honor. By the way, did you know? Asakura has a rule that on nights when an acolyte is at the inner temple training, the stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit.
Boing case. I did wonder what that stone lantern was there for.
Well, that's true. Should the witnesses be able to see the crime more clearly?
Normally, yes, Your Honor, but according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, on that of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern.
Impossible.
It hadn't been used in a long time, and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to have nearly been pitch black in the garden at night. There could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all.
Posted lightning. That's another one.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. What is that? 7 now? We're at the big 60.
Uh,
I hope he drinks like 77 by the end.
there's there's a line I'm waiting for, and I'm really wanting to see. I hope that line. I hope we don't need to go out of our way to get a line, but I'm really hoping there's a line I'm thinking of that comes up soon.
If the staff was dropped, it would be difficult to see. It also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see the demons that lurk in the night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't that right, Shrite?
No!
Order, order, order.
Here, Honor, let me present the stone lantern into evidence.
And he picks it up, he's like, "Arr, arr," and it like shakes the whole courtroom like,
Oh,
how the fuck did you bring that here?
I kept it in my pocket.
Pure power coffee. And my camera space pocket.
I have cybernetic pockets, Your Honor. Maybe it'll rekindle the flame of truth in your mind.
Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face?
What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot?
this lantern, there's something written on it.
What?
Why? It's written in blood.
Oh boy. So the judge just didn't know about that yet.
Written in blood?
It says. It says Maya upside down.
It says I am.
I am, Mom.
What the?
Oh yes, that's right. After being cornered and then stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise didn't fall down right away. She must have been writing that on the stone lantern behind her. With the blood that was draining out of her body.
Which Godot didn't notice.
Because he's blind.
It certainly looks that way.
Hang on just a minute. What are you all talking about?
What do you mean? What are we all talking about?
We're talking about the message written in blood.
Nonsense. It's lantern. It's as clean as a whistle.
Could it be?
Uka Uka's free?
He can't Uka Uka's free. Shut up. He can't see the bloody writing at all? Now that I think of it, he did say something to me yesterday.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything.
So that's what he meant by that.
In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We now know that the crime scene was dark. And that the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further? Mr. Godot?
Okay then, let's move on.
That was literally shaking, and somehow, I don't think it's from caffeine overdose.
I believe it has now been established that Miss Donham was killed by Maya Fey.
That's just wrong.
Now it's time to turn our attention to you.
You must be an accessory to the murder. Yes, sir.
After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? Let's hear it. We're all ears. Cybernetic ears, of course.
And then his ears grow 3 times the size.
Go gadget cybernetic ears.
I love that everything he has is cybernetic.
Everything.
After Mystic Elise died, I called out to Mystic Maya. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Karine tradition. So, I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way behind Dusky Bridge. Then, I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple and... I used the Shishito to alter the way the wound looked. But the snowmobile was used to go away from it, not towards the... Right?
Well, this was like 3 streams ago, even maybe. Um, but we figured out that there was snowfall, so we could only see tracks from the bridge back to the temple from the snowmobile.
Oh,
We didn't have any proof that it left from the
right.
temple.
All it depends on is the time she claims. Okay,
Yeah, because we have the data of the weather, because that was
I
a
see.
huge thing a couple streams ago.
I
We
see.
still have the weather data.
I see. I see.
So you moved the body.
Yes, I was raised at Hazakura Temple. I owe a great deal of thanks to the Fae clan, but even so, I never imagined that at least Stonin was actually Misty Fae. I've I've committed a terrible sin.
Hmm, a terrible trick of fate.
I believe you're looking for Twist of Fate, Your Honor.
No, I'm not.
I intended to return to the inner temple after taking care of the body, but
You were spotted but I had none, correct?
yes, and that's why I couldn't go back.
The story makes sense, I suppose. Guilty. Mr. Wright, go ahead with your cross-examination.
Sure, fuck it, Your Honor. Shit.
I've got nothing bad going on today.
Okay, okay. I want to press on, like... Yeah, what time was this?
Okay.
The snowmobile? I knew it would show up sooner or later. Yes, I had the key. I used the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusky Bridge. This is the part that was in question the other day. Should I ask for more details? About the tracks, I guess. That's more relevant.
Mmm.
If you really did remove her body by snowmobile, then there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally you would expect tracks.
This picture was represented at This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from that ride? Yes, I think they are. But I can only see one set of tracks here. I don't see what's so strange about that. Snow was still falling when I left Hazakura Temple.
I see. Snow is still falling, huh?
And then when the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
Hmm. How about it, Mr. Wright? What do you think about this testimony?
Sorry, Your Honor, I was drinking this fucking bomb-ass water.
That does look pretty good.
When the murder took place, the snow had already stopped? That doesn't make sense if you stack it up against the other evidence. Your Honor, I'd like the statement Iris just made added to the testimony.
But does it have something to do with the case?
Nah, I just feel like it. I mean,
Okay.
all will be made clear if you allow her statement to be added to the record.
This should be fun.
Holy shit! Another one!
Let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
Let's use our brains to clear up the snow.
My secret ability is logic, and I'll use it right now.
My psycho brain can do anything.
My cybernetic brain can imagine anything.
Did you just say my cybernetic brain can imagine anything? I think any brain can imagine anything.
But mine imagines it better.
My cybernetic brain can AI enhance any thought I have.
Your Honor, I'm currently rotating an apple in my mind.
Oh shit!
I can't even do
Even I can't do that. There's a fucking one like 4chan post where it's like someone like I try to imagine the apple rotating, but I can only see the spinning Wumpa fruit from Crash Bandicoot 1.
It's even better. Okay. Snow. 7 to 10:50. Okay. Around. Okay. So. That's it. By the time.
Yeah.
Oh wait. But when did the murder take place? Okay. So okay. 10 to 11. Okay. Right. And then on here, 10 to 11. Snow. Okay. 10 to 11 was lightning.
Mm.
So that means the snow had already stopped by the time that she was taking the snowmobile.
Mm.
The music
Oh,
gonna
what
stop.
did you?
Fuck.
Which one did you present now on?
I presented the weather data.
On the new statement.
Oh, I think it was the new statement. Yeah. Let me check. Fuck, my health bar is gonna die. Dude, things are not looking good for this case. Yeah, the snow had already stopped.
Did you do it on that one?
I'm pretty sure I did. Let me try again. What? No, what? That's bullshit.
Oh, okay, right, okay. So, I put it together. So we needed that statement, but we don't press on that statement. It's the statement before.
We press on this?
So not this one. Sorry, the one before this. It's before this. Because you're absolutely right. Because what you're saying, not the one after this.
Oh.
Because if the snow had stopped, no, you present on that.
Oh shit.
Because that's what I was saying. You figured out that the snow had already stopped by that point, which meant the lightning would have already striked. And the lightning strike destroyed the bridge.
Oh shit. My dumbass.
Yeah.
I thought it was the snow thing. Listen. I had the right idea, but I was a little confused.
You did. You when that testimony started, you immediately went, "I'm going to press the one correct statement."
I thought I had it. It's pretty amazing you could make it all the way across. It's a rickety old bridge. It looks worse than it is. It's surprisingly sturdy despite its age.
It's like they say, idiots are too
First
stupid
comes
to catch
bird,
even a simple
then
goat.
comes worm.
You wouldn't say that.
There's one other thing that bothers me. Why not just throw the body into the river? Oh, I guess I didn't think about that. Fuck. It would have been much easier than dragging it all the way back to the temple. I thought that would still cast too much suspicion on Mystic Maya. That's why I tried to take the body as far away as possible.
Makes perfect sense to me. For the time being. Anyway, what'd you do after you crossed the bridge?
Okay,
Yeah.
see?
And then the weather report.
Yeah. I love that band.
Oh yeah. You claim that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm sorry, Iris. That just isn't possible. What? This is the weather report from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop till 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have crossed Dutsuki Bridge at that time. Why do you say that? Because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning and caught on fire. What did you say? The bridge was on fire?
You don't mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
What? But it can't be. She's like Clone High. Say what? Say what? This character isn't me.
To death, bro.
To death.
The line is, say what?
Fucking love Clone High.
Yeah, I love the one season of Clone High they made.
It's true. Yeah, it really sucks it never got a second season.
Yeah.
Looks like you still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. You can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney. No.
Order! Order! Order!
The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right. The inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way you could have crossed the bridge, body or no body.
Witness, even my patience has its limits. Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court, but you may lie 3 more times. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Do you want to change your testimony, maybe? I'm okay with that. Even if it's something completely different.
It's not lying if you change your testimony afterwards.
Changing your testimony is completely trustworthy. That's why everyone we have in here has 5 different testimonies.
That's why everyone here has a health bar.
Oh, shit.
The only person here that is truly contemptible is you.
You know, honestly, it's kind of like a saving grace that we're so low health now, because now everything is like higher stakes.
Yeah, no, we're raising the tension.
Dude, this is fucked.
It's bonanas.
This is bonanas. Did you say bonanas?
This is bonanas, I'm always saying.
Old man.
Me? How dare you?
Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now.
Squat?
If you insist.
Mr. Goodell, what are you doing?
I'm doing what the defense asked. The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right?
Yes, of course, but
Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not. There are 2 facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Elise Donham was discovered in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. And second, the head nun, Sister Bikini, witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Donham's body.
He makes a good point. On both accounts. That's right. I'm not lying.
what are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all that night. So, my memory is still somewhat hazy. You have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy?
It's only human to err.
I wouldn't err though, because I'm not a human. I'm a cybernetic.
I'm built different, literally. They built me.
They built me 5 times over to bring me back from the dead. I'm like RoboCop. They call me Robo-Lawyer. Fucking thing. He's even got the fucking visor.
Yeah, he's a robo boy.
They call me Robot Boy. Not to be confused with the cartoon Robot Boy.
Our robot boy enthusiast isn't here at the moment.
Yeah, he's gone. He's not here.
If you're so perfect, try maybe explain this for the court.
What is it?
When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. But somehow the body traveled across the bridge and was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick?
I mean, we've seen magic tricks before. I mean, ugh. Well, not exactly, no. I know that there must be some other way she got across that burnt-out bridge. But unless I can somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth.
Looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a suitable explanation.
You're not late. You're not. Hi, welcome, Butcher's Bay. So you missed quite a bit. Do you want to summarize for the people who are just coming here? Give a quick summary.
Maya Fey killed someone.
That's not a proper summary.
Maya Fey did it.
That's true. Maya did it.
She's gonna pay for her sins, and that's what we're here to do.
Basically, what's her name? Not Dahlia. Iris is testifying that Maya killed, Elise Stonim, aka Misty Faye. And she's like, yeah, I seen it with
Yeah.
my own 2 eyes, and I would never lie. But her testimony is falling through because we're suspicious that the prosecution, Von Karma, is basically making her say these things because they grilled her before the trial to like in private or something.
Yeah.
And so we're figuring out what's going on. That's all that's happening.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
I don't understand what's going on here.
That's another coffee.
It is.
You see what I mean? In other
910.
words,
He's a thirsty boy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he drank 910 coffees in one day.
you're in no position to suggest that this lady's testimony isn't the truth.
Ah! Oh shit, now we got you pouring your coffee. We heard
That
that
was me
pour. That
pouring.
was a juicy pour.
That was poured into my mouth. You know what? I'll take another to prove it.
What the hell? That sounded like that was like an immaculate pour into like a piece of coffee or something.
I'll take a third one to prove it.
Good God!
Chad, did you hear that one? Okay, no.
We
do
heard
it.
every single one. This
The
is
things I do for you, Cha.
This is FUCK ED,
The
and I
thing-
can't say because there's
The
kids
things
here,
I
but
do for Chad.
the things I do for Chad.
Oh, Patty. Oh. I did witness to see your testimony once more.
About what, Your Honor?
I don't care. You admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that to your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor. Will this be her final testimony?
Why'd you say it like that?
He's got a loaded gun. Will this be her final testimony? Other than walking over the bridge, there's no way to move the body. So I must have just gotten confused, I guess. Was the snow still falling or had it stopped? Does it really matter that much? Or are you saying that there is a way to cross a burning bridge?
So it was just a misunderstanding, I see.
This is a foot of dusky bridge after it burned down from the lightning blast. It was taken on the morning after the incident.
It sadly was burned to a crisp, and one of the suspension wires even snapped. It's amazing the whole bridge didn't fall.
Okay.
Clearly, it would be impossible to carry a corpse across a bridge in this condition.
Unless I do something to discredit this testimony, it's going to be deemed as the truth. And Maya will be accused of murder.
Try it. I'm only gonna say it one more time. It is only human to err.
But as we have established, I'm cybernetic. I never err. I say instead.
I have a cybernetic soul.
What the fuck is a cybernetic soul? It's like a exe file?
Yeah. Only humans can spot the error of our ways.
The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes.
All right, Mr. Wright, please begin your final cross-examination.
Okay, so no pressing needed.
Okay.
So
Other
she's
than
just
the
saying
bridge,
there's
the
no
bridge-
way to get a body from one side of the bridge to the other. Do we have any instance of a body going from one side of the bridge to the
Yeah,
other?
the fucking flying fire. The flying. That bitch was flying.
Okay, so let's get that picture up and then
Let's-
have a look at it.
Save it real quick. Now, we're like low health. Like we gotta like start saving. Okay, let's look at the picture. No, it's not.
Further along. It's to the
Oh,
left
it's
of
right
the orb.
there.
So we've got a photo. We've got this picture, and now we've got a picture of the bridge as well.
One of the suspension wires
cross-reference it.
snapped.
Mm-hmm.
This one has both
So-
wires.
You can see both suspension wires on this painting, can't you?
Yeah,
So have a look at the regular photo.
like of this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
This motherfucker saw it upside down. She was falling.
Well done.
This idiot, Larry, you're an idiot.
In the previous stream when Larry's talking about the moment he saw it,
Yeah, he was lying
it shows
upside
you a little-
down.
exactly, well remembered.
This idiot. She wasn't
know what they
flying,
say.
she was falling. Not with style.
When
though.
something stinks.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna crack open the heavy artillery here.
Love Larry. We all love Larry. Everybody loves Larry.
We fucking love Larry butts
Alright.
here in this chat. It's the butts. When something stinks. You can present the drawing on literally any of those.
Okay. That's so funny. I hate Larry. I would have missed that.
Why do you hate Larry?
I love Larry. He's awesome.
Larry's a good lad.
A dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility. I mean, we live in a world with ghosts, espers, channeling,
What?
magic, flying, literally flying.
What?
Wait, really?
What? We do? Oh, another coffee. You're saying it's possible? Don't make me laugh. The only thing that's possible about your claim is that it's being pulled out of thin air.
I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen.
Plot choice.
Who is it? Who is the witness?
Can't chicken out here. Gotta keep on attacking. Go, go, go. Silly Stoneham's brilliant and highly gifted apprentice. Laurice Stoneham.
Brilliant. Highly gifted.
Apprentice? Remember what he said in his testimony. That night he was at the Mountain Shack, Heavenly Hall. And that's when he witnessed the event.
There he is.
I think you've all seen this sketch before. It's an exact drawing of what he witnessed that night.
Are you serious? Today's not April Fool's Day, is it? Mr. Wright, are you seriously claiming that the victim flew through the air? And you're using this pathetic scribble to support your argument?
No. That does look like he's about to blow a gasket.
Well, Trite, there's nowhere for you to hide now. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, does the sketch prove anything?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm gonna prove it.
Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down.
Like
Turn
some
this
kind of
whole thing
turnabout.
upside. No. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down.
Oh, dude, the hinting is kind of crazy.
If you're so eager to turn this case upside down, why not start with this sketch?
Maybe turn it upside down. Upside down? Why did Godot say that?
Alright then, why did Godot say that? Let's hear the defense's theory. Why did he keep saying, let's turn that picture upside down, Mr. Wright?
What did he keep saying? You should take that picture and turn it upside down.
Why did he keep saying, take that picture and shove it up your ugly ass? What exactly is this sketch trying to show?
I don't think old Whisker Face is gonna forgive any more mistakes. Alright, Phoenix. Look carefully and think it over. The sketch drawn by Maurice Donim is exactly what happened, obviously.
Hmm.
Of course the victim was flying through the air. You can see it right there in the sketch. Whoosh.
You know, you're starting to remind me of yesterday's witness.
What? That was the last thing I wanted to hear.
Do you have any evidence that the victim flew through the air?
Just so you know, we haven't discovered a gigantic human catapult at the inner temple yet.
Ugh, I wish they had.
This isn't Angry Birds, Mr. Trite. Even if you're a lousy lawyer, you're at least worth 1 cup's worth of entertainment. I think we should skip the penalty this time.
Ugh.
That's why I didn't stop you. That was actually the wrong answer, but you don't get a penalty for that one. You get a funny little line.
That's awesome. There must be some way, I just know it. There must be a way to use Larry's sketch to show the truth of what happened.
All right, then. The witness will now return to her testimony.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so it's a specific statement.
Yeah. No, you just got to do it again. You just asked. It's not exactly what happened. It's a complete contradiction because the whole thing is upside down.
Oh, I mean that's dilly dally,
know, I
shilly
know.
shally.
They don't. At the very least, they don't punish you for it. That's what I appreciate.
Okay. Oh wait, there's
I
new
can't-
dialogue.
I can't believe we're looking at this again. Jesus fucking Christ.
I admit I didn't really understand it before, but I get it now. That's why I believe this sketch shows the truth.
Very well. Alright then, let's hear the defense's theory. What exactly is this sketch trying to show?
I don't think old Whisker Face is gonna forgive any more mistakes.
You said that one.
Alright, Phoenix, look carefully and think it over. A complete contradiction. Something is obviously funny about this sketch.
I'm no art critic, but even I can see that.
No, that's not what I mean, Your Honor. Louis Stoneham stated it over and over. That this sketch was exactly as he saw it. However, if we're to believe his testimony, then the sketch contradicts reality as we know it. It contradicts reality?
This is getting interesting. Looks like you're back to that finger pointing thing again. Okay, Trite, so what exactly contradicts reality as we know it?
Fucking... Okay, I don't want to click the wrong thing here. I'm guessing we clicked the body. Or the wire. It's It's this wire connected to the bridge.
The Wire? I love that show.
I'm more of a Sopranos guy.
He would
Is that
be.
the thing that contradicts reality? He would.
It is indeed.
Then show us the reality it supposedly conflicts with. Yeah, you know what it is. Yes.
There we go.
That's a photo of Dusky Bridge, correct?
Yes. Now compare the sketch and the photo for just a minute. In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires. But on the actual Dusky Bridge,
Jumping Jehoshaphat!
what the fuck?
That's such a good phrase.
What is Jehoshaphat?
You've never heard the phrase jumping Jehoshaphat?
No, never. What does that mean?
That's a fuck. That's a line Yosemite Sam says.
Wait, really?
I'm really disappointed in you right now.
Listen. It's been a while.
I'm shocked.
No. Listen, it's been a while since I seen Looney Tunes.
Furthermore, that's a line Robin would have used in the Adam West Batman.
Okay, listen. I haven't watched the Adam West Batman.
You haven't seen the scene where he like carries around like a giant bomb trying to get rid of it?
I think I saw like a clip of that.
Yes, he's like trying to throw it, and he like goes in one direction. There's like a group of nuns, and then there's an orphanage, and then there's like a family of ducks.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's a line straight from Yosemite Sam.
Listen. I'm a fraud. But I'm more of a Roadrunner kind of person. I'm more of a daffing duck kind of guy.
I'm sad now.
The wires are below the guard wires.
I thought you knew Looney Tunes. I trusted you. You were like a brother. Order.
This fucking idiot doesn't know Looney Tunes.
This Nimrod doesn't watch Looney Tunes. This sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted in the photo. We'll call it artistic integrity. However, isn't it likely that the artist just saw it wrong?
Or perhaps he just drew it wrong.
And the way it sounds like you're just wrong.
Nuh-uh.
Someone like Larice, I admitted the mistake is a definite possibility. But then that begs the question. Why did he make a mistake? What was the reason?
And you're saying you know the answer to that?
Listen, think back, alright? Remember what Larice was doing when he witnessed this event?
Whacking off.
Probably, yeah. He was at Heavenly Hall, waiting for a lover that was never going to come. But he was. Then he waited, and waited, and finally he laid down.
I'm glad you said that one, because I wasn't gonna.
But then, lightning shoots from the sky and sets the bridge aflame. I wonder what sort of position Larice must have been in at the time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did.
He was lying on his back? I can't see how it relates.
But it does, Your Honor.
Okay.
That is the reason why the wires in the sketch go up instead of down.
No way.
Larice Stoneham witnessed the whole event while lying on his back, face up. In other words, the scene that he saw was actually upside down.
So then, the sketch should actually...
I think you finally get it, Your Honor. The correct way to view Larice Stoneham's sketch is like this. This is how it should actually look. The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge. It was actually swinging below. That's right. Just like a pendulum. Wait,
Ridiculous.
you're not telling me that...
Oh, order. Oh.
A lot of things to say. A pendulum.
You're not telling me that they tied the body and like pushed it across.
A pendulum.
The bridge was burning to a crisp. There was no way to get across it. But if the body had been found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This
I'd like
is
to
where
say this. After the victim died, apparently they fell 10 feet.
Oh shit! You cheap motherfucker. You... How did... My mind is like blown right now. Like, I could never have conceived of this if I tried.
Shutakimi was pogged out of his fucking gourd when he was making this game.
This is when the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used a burning bridge to get the body across to the other side, and the pendulum was the only way to get it done.
Let's think about this for a minute, shall we? Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the inner temple to the opposite cliff.
Yes, that's about right.
In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, you need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you'd have to plan ahead.
The lightning strike that the lightning strike that night could have only been an accident. So it doesn't make sense that the culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then, they didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of them.
What?
I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there.
In that case, Mr. Wright, please give us an explanation to support your theory.
Oh,
What makes you
shit.
think the criminal had a rope on hand to create a pendulum?
They're gonna... Dude, they're taking bites out of my health, like little bit. Oh, there's the rope.
There's the rope. Lucy has returned.
Lucy's back!
Oh, the bit-
Yay!
And the meaning of this is...
If you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there in front of your glorious beard.
Ah! My beard! This is my beard! This is one of the wires from the bridge.
When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Stonham's body. Holy
Alley-oop!
fuck. This is nuts.
Whoop. Just alley-oop.
This is insane.
Just imagine like being at the bridge, like, oh my god, this bridge is burning down, and then just like a
You
corpse,
see, like, a
like
corpse,
gently
like,
comes
swing-
sailing. Whoop. It just like hits the ground in front of you.
That's what Larry saw. Holy shit.
It's
That's
just the fact that it's
awesome.
a pendulum. The fact that it's a pendulum means it would have been like a really graceful transition to like swinging upward and then like crashing down.
Exactly. I love the
Whoop.
idea of making a contraption instead of just kicking her ass into the ditch. Yeah, you could have just thrown her in the river.
It's just, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, here's the perfect place to dispose of any evidence for a murder ever. Let's construct the most efficient way to avoid that.
Like, who thinks of this? Fucking, I guess, Iris
Shutakumi.
and Shutakumi. This is so awesome.
Uh,
Eh.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Calm down. He's gonna die.
Mr. Godot, you're more coffee than man. Seems that Mr. Godot is more focused on his coffee than answering my question.
It seems that Mr. Godot was a bit of a throat goat.
It seems like the The odds of a rope being readily available were very higher.
How the hell are you doing that?
So I suppose it's not an impossibility after all.
Impossible or impossible, that's not the question we need to ask.
Godot! I'm gonna kill you. Stop it. That must count for like 20 cups of coffee.
It's just all of chat going like, that's horrible. That sounds painful. Please stop.
That is evil.
Did it sound like he was drinking coffee?
It sounded like he was getting like throat fucked.
I was worried about that.
First response, no. I'm glad Penny said it first.
I'll stop.
That was the worst. That was the worst bit on the channel. It sounded like Mr. Diego Armando was debuting in a Japanese adult video.
I need another drink.
No, chat, promise you're not gonna clip any of that, okay? You have to promise. You have to
Don't
cross your heart and
fucking
hope to die.
Don't fucking prompt them to do that.
You have to no, you have to cross your heart and hope to die. I'm telling them not to do it.
Yeah. You're like, chat, wink. Whatever you do, wink. Don't.
Matt, this is gonna be on a VOD anyway for eternity.
I know what I'm gonna listen to it and giggle to the whole time.
What the fuck ever. The body swung from a pendulum.
Yeah, there's only one question. Did that really happen? Tried. I wonder if you can prove what happened to us. Do you have any actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum?
It fell 10 feet. It fell 10 feet. Before I present my evidence, let's review what we know. Stop! What are you doing?
What?
Oh, it sounded like you were... I was like, what are you doing?
I took my headset off to take my shirt off because it's hot.
Oh, guys. This is the shirtless stream now. No shirts allowed.
No, don't bring attention to it.
Oh goodness gracious.
I don't want chat getting flustered.
Chat, you have to behave yourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Before I present my evidence, let's review what we know so far. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Oh, behave.
He'll behave.
Yeah, baby, yeah. I mean, looking
Let's
at the
get-
map. This is like the most like triumphant part of the case, and we've been bidding over it for 10 minutes.
It's the grand finale. We need to get all of our bits up before the end of the trilogy.
It's true.
We're
Looking at
finishing
the-
this one way or another, chat. Don't worry.
We're finishing this tonight, yeah. We've already resolved.
Yeah.
Looking at the map, we can see that it's the one that was in front of the inner temple.
So that it was a spot where the criminal.
Yes, precisely. Now let us consider the body's movement by looking at the overhead map again. If the body was pushed from this point here, it would drop on the opposite bank at approximately this point.
Did you say drop?
Well, they must have failed to catch the body on the other bank. What makes you think something like that happened? Because I have evidence that suggests your body dropped some distance. What kind of evidence? Take a look at this autopsy report, which, yes, has been updated. It says here that the body fell
I did
about
that.
10 feet after her death. That was me. You're welcome, right?
10 feet, huh?
It's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body overswung due to forward momentum, then came loose and fell about 10 feet. Then, as a result of the landing impact, this crystal sphere was knocked. Oh! Oh shit! It's all coming together,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
This might be like a genius case.
Most people refer to it as the best case of all time.
This case is fucking awesome.
It's a great case.
That's yes. This bloodstained amethyst crystal. It's the one that came off at least Donim's staff. Because if you think about it, this case has 3 entire games of build-up.
Yeah, exactly. They used the potential they built up for it.
This is it's peak.
It's great.
And if you
It's
think
great.
about it, it takes place on a mountain's peak as well. So like they knew what they were writing.
Ooh. I mean, events set at like snowy mountains are always the coolest.
True.
You want to make it seem cool? You set it in like the fucking Arctic tundra.
And even more important is the place where this crystal sphere was found.
Indeed, I believe it's already marked on this overhead map.
Modern Warfare 2 Snow.
Modern Warfare-
Exactly.
Oh my god, what a good. When you first start and you've got the heartbeat sensor. Oh my god. I'm not gonna go into it. The crystal was found. Ah!
Precisely, Your Honor. In the very spot where the pendulum would arrive if given the right amount of speed.
What a Warfare 2. Explains your theory quite well, Mr. Wright. You've provided us with the way the body could have been moved that night. Impressive deduction, Mr. Wright. Most impressive.
Ugh.
Mr. Wright!
I thought this cold coffee might help cool you down.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Kno?
Fucking asshole.
That was a dark and better guess that you made, Trite.
Kinda like me.
But you forgot about one thing.
Oh, and what would that be?
The aroma.
Eh.
A coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep and profound aroma.
The rest of the core stuff doesn't speak coffee-nese. Can you elaborate a little more? Kind of
Sorry,
racist, but whatever.
I was actually like, I zoned out for a minute just listening to the music.
It's fire.
I fucking love Godot's theme. Chats, if you like jazz, listen to the jazz rendition of Godot's theme. It's so fucking good.
Let's speak.
If the I fucking love it. If the criminal had sent the body to the other side, like you say, then naturally there must have been an accomplice lying in wait to catch it.
An accomplice?
The criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. So who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Trite?
That's true, True 96. True 96. You are true, True 96. There's like a Final Fantasy like arrange album that's just jazz versions of like Final Fantasy music, and it's really fucking good. I really
Mm.
love that album.
Another thing is that new Mario Kart World game. They did jazz renditions of like songs across the whole Mario series, like over 200 tracks, and my god, is it amazing!
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, like just so many songs from like across my childhood, and it's like, yeah, let's give it like a jazzy big band rendition with a solo from like a harmonica or some shit.
Fucking thing rocks.
It's amazing. Mr. Godot is correct. This can't be the work of a single person.
That's true. That's because
Yeah.
there was two of her running around.
Well, Mr. Right, you know what you must do.
Yes, Your Honor. The body couldn't have made it to Hazakura Temple without an accomplice.
Very well then, if you please, Mr. Right. Who was the person who received the body on the Hazakura Temple
Oh
side?
god, this is so tense now because look how low my health bar is.
It's simple.
Oh,
Just
what the
think.
fuck did I do? God damn it.
Look how low my health is. Want to see it go lower?
No, I pressed the wrong button.
Well, Mr. Godot, I'm sure you have something to say about
Fuck!
this colossal fuck up.
That aroma just now.
I didn't mean it. I meant to press tab.
We're playing this game on hardcore mode. We've got like one sliver of health left.
Fuck it, we ball.
We did it.
Smell the sulfur. Perhaps it was your chance of winning running away.
We literally have.
We're on one
second of health.
We're on 1 pixel of health. This makes the finale
You're
more
s-
fitting.
You're saving here. We're keeping the health.
We're saving here. Fuck it. We're gonna finish off on one like in Sonic when you have one ring left.
Yeah. This is the big finale. We need higher stakes.
We're edging our health. It's right. For all it's
We're
worth.
edging our worth.
I can't get my facts mixed up like this. The accomplice received the body. They carried it to Hazakura Temple. Then they altered it using the Shishito. There's only one person it could be.
It kind of spells it out for you there. Mr. Wright, please don't stare at me like that. It's creepy. You're scary. Ah. Very well then, if you please, Mr. Wright.
Alright.
So who was it? Who's the only person that could have been seen with the Shishito?
Well, okay. Let's get it in right because she claims to have seen it.
Who did she see?
She saw supposedly Iris, but we know it wasn't her because she was in the temple. The other temple. So who else was it?
She was seen stabbing the sword through her body.
Oh, that's right. In the courtyard.
Exactly on that side of the bridge. So therefore, who had to be on that side of the bridge?
Okay, wait. Because there was a lot going on that night. Okay, with all the characters. Where was Bikini? Where was everyone at? Bikini was she was at the scene
Bikini
of the
saw it
murder.
at Hazakura Temple. She saw Iris stab Misty Faye through the body at Hazakura Temple.
Yeah, but she was already dead by that point, right?
She was already dead by that point, but she saw Iris stab through Misty Faye on that side of the bridge.
And so it had to be whoever the fuck was channeling Dahlia, right?
You're overthinking it.
Am I overthinking it?
Who was seen on this side of the bridge faking a murder?
Oh fuck! Oh my god, I remember that from last time. Fucking. It was fucking
Who was seen stabbing a knife through a dead body trying to replicate a crime scene?
Was that not Dahlia?
We don't have anything about Dahlia at the moment.
Okay. Who the fuck? No.
Who
Listen.
stabbed Misty Faye
No,
with the giant spooky sword?
I'm trying to remember. I should know this. Okay. No, I know this is a panty moment.
Lucy, you're absolutely right. This is a well-deserved panty.
No, listen, I have a bad memory. I'm trying to remember who the fuck she saw because I know exactly what you're talking
We
about.
saw an image of a person stabbing the dead body through a giant fucking sword.
Yeah. And Bikini
And that person
saw that.
was... Yeah, and who
was-
did
she was
Bikini
like-
see?
I thought it was Iris.
Yeah!
Yeah, I said that earlier.
I
And
know,
you
but
were
I was
like,
being
no.
open. I didn't say no. I remain open and vague so you can piece things together yourself.
Okay, I said Iris earlier, so I don't deserve stupid points for that.
You said Iris and I didn't say no, but you're like, no, this can't be.
I said Iris. I said Dahlia. I did, but then I said Iris. You're supposed to play this case
Dude,
on all in one sitting on you. Dude, this case is like 12 hours long.
296, you're absolutely right. That's how I first played it. I had all the original trilogy on an R4 iCard on my 2DS.
No, you're right. This is the consequence of like playing the stream broken up over the case of like a month. I just don't remember key details sometimes.
And that's absolutely fair. Again, we have spread this off quite a lot. It's been like, what, at least 3-4 weeks?
No, okay, that was a deserved panty moment. But you have to have one at least every stream, okay? That's just like tradition now. Yeah.
Actually, 296,
Wait,
that's not
you're on a long road trip and you're trying to ignore your family arguing. That's true.
that's not too different from when I first played Ace Attorney for the first time. So I was going to music camp, where you go to like this little camp in the woods for like a week to do like orchestra shit. I went there with my saxophone, and I had my R4 iCard, and I just filled it with a bunch of random ROMs for DS. And then one of them was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I was like, I might as well try this while I'm stuck here. It was on my R4 card as well, my R4 iCard as well. And like I had that, and I was like, oh, let me try this. And then I spent the entire fucking week doing nothing but playing Ace Attorney. Fuck, this would have been. That's why I'm so nostalgic for the. Do you remember the case with Edgeworth and Manfred von Karma? Remember how long ago we did that?
Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
The Manfred von Karma case with Edgeworth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was
Remember how
eons
long ago that was? Exactly, yeah. That's the one I did when I was at music camp, and I remember going, oh fuck, Manfred did this.
You were like, this is peak.
It was. That was when I got addicted to Ace Attorney. That was the moment.
That I mean, honestly, I don't blame you.
I'm just glad I've got you into this addiction as well.
It's fucking peak. It can only be you, Sister Iris. Huh?
What?
But I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile. But with her bad back, Sister Bikini could never pick up a body like that. You're the only one that could have managed it.
Tried. Even with listening to the witness's testimony. On the night of the crime, this little kitty pie was on cleanup duty in a temple garden after the mother dealt a bloodbath.
I haven't forgotten, but have you, Mr. Godot? This witness was also seen at Hazakura Temple, desecrating the corpse of the victim.
Strange indeed. It's almost as if on that night the defendant was in two different places at the same time.
Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony? Mention what? The pendulum, of course. Using this sketch drawn by an eyewitness, I have established how the body was moved using the burnt-out bridge. Which means it's now a fact that this occurred, something you should have already known. No, I had no idea.
She had no idea.
I didn't know anything about a pendulum. But the body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. So you should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about this whole thing. Unless you're not really Iris to begin with.
Uh-oh.
You're saying,
If this isn't Iris.
You're saying what? You're saying what?
Who could this be if this isn't Iris?
Wait, does that mean they killed the wrong person?
Who is this, Penny?
Who the I'm gonna kill
This
you!
isn't Iris on the stand. Who is
No, no.
testifying right
We-
now?
We are gonna kill this bitch Dahlia. We are going to string her up. We're gonna string her up. We're gonna kill her. She's gonna.
Because Iris has been cooperative, and she's been telling the truth. She hasn't lied. This person has no idea about the pendulum and what happened. Who is this, Penny?
There's only one person it could be, and I think we both know.
Oh, we do.
How
We
can
do.
you say that, Mr. Wright?
What kind of nonsense is this? You're saying this witness isn't Iris of Hazakura Temple?
Are you serious, Trey? You mean this woman is?
There's no one besides Iris that could have received the corpse that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Why her whole demeanor changed so suddenly from yesterday. And why she's trying to pin this murder on Maya. The woman that's standing there at the witness stand. Her real name is...
Uh-oh.
This... We're gonna...
Oh.
We're gonna kill you. No, we're gonna kill you. No, 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 no. When this trial's done, you're not going to jail. We're gonna stone you to death. We're gonna string you up with jumper cables, okay? We're gonna beat you like a piñata. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. This is my most hated villain in the series. We're gonna get you. I never thought I'd have to utter your name again. Let alone see you. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh. Hawthorne?
Sister Iris had a twin sister. And you're looking at her, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
That name rings some bells. Distant bells, but bells nonetheless.
It's just your imagination, Gramps. This file contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hawthorne.
I cannot believe this shit.
Oh.
Oh yes, I remember now that case. 5 years ago.
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
I forgot about his stupid hair.
I'm also here.
Boy, it's like a fucking doorstop.
No, the honor is all mine. But according to this, Dahlia Hawthorne is already dead. It says her execution was carried out last month.
Did we get Venom Snaked again?
The woman who sold the world.
They're fucking shoot Takumi. I bet you I bet you he played MGS5 and he's like, huh, I did this 5 times already in my game.
Hideo Kojima. I want to see if there's any connection between the two.
You think there's like, you think they've even met once? I'd be surprised.
Let me see. Let me see.
Cause that shit in that one case with like with the hospital, that was literally the MGS5 twist.
Yeah, but remember, this was made in like 2002.
Exactly. You think Kojima like
my God.
recognized Peak?
There's an interview here about one of the developers from Ace Attorney in 2002 with Hideo Kojima.
Wait, what? Why was Kojima there?
Hideo Kojima talking about the development of Ace Attorney 2.
Why was Kojima? Was he involved?
I don't think he was involved, but I mean,
Was
I
he,
guess
like,
he
the
had some
interviewer?
kind of interest. So it says here, Kojima, I first saw the Gaikuten Saiban, that's the Japanese name for Ace Attorney, at a game show, and after playing it for a bit, I was hooked before I knew it. The first case was short and he got familiar with the gameplay system right away. Tempo was good and the characters stood out. I liked the way the gameplay and characters were linked together too. Recently, there's been a lot of games with very convoluted systems where the threshold to entry is placed so high. I like how Gaikuten Saiban proudly defends the idea that it is a game and it isn't overcomplicated. For example, with a character like the Steel Samurai, if a character like that appeared in a level, you'd immediately think he's a moron. But because this is a game, we allow it, and we're able to enjoy the humor. I really like the way the music was used in the game. That's a direct comment from Hideo Kojima himself.
So Kojima's like he's a real Ace Attorney head.
Hideo Kojima is an Ace Attorney fan.
So what we're saying is he copied Ace Attorney.
He probably did.
It's fucking awesome.
This was way back in 2002, and what Phantom Pain was 2015.
That was
it?
2015, yeah.
2015, yeah. So it's not completely unbelievable that Hideo Kojima took some aspects from Ace Attorney.
Fraudeo Hackojima. I mean, I've been saying that for a while.
That's cool to see the two. Even I didn't know that. That's good. I mean, I think I
That's
remember
news to
hearing about
me,
Hideo
yeah.
Kojima being an Ace Attorney fan, and like, fuck, that makes sense. I mean, they're both fucking great games story-wise.
Kojima made visual novels too.
Did he? A Police Squad was
He
Police
made
Notes.
he made
Notes.
Police Knots, and there was I think
Yeah.
Snatcher was also a VN.
I didn't know that. But yeah,
And-
fuck. That's crazy though.
Every case starts with created and directed by Hideo Kojima. That'll be like Ace Attorney 7, yeah. And he'll scan in like
fucking love
real
that.
famous actors for all the cast.
It's funny that the one linking thing between my two favorite series of all time, Ace Attorney and Half-Life, is Hideo Kojima.
It's like who's gonna play Norman Reedus is gonna be Gumshoe in Hideo Kojima's version. Fucking
Fuck. I love that. I love that everything's connected there.
starring the Skulls unit. No, you know what the case would be about? It'd be like getting Solidus out of court after like his like high treason in MGS1 as the president.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my
Oh,
fucking God.
Hideo Kojima, you do it again.
So what?
We love Kojima.
We do, we really do.
Death has no meaning in this courtroom.
Chat, after we finish the entire Ace Attorney series, we're doing Metal Gear Solid.
That would be fucking fun in like 2 years.
I would be absolutely down for that. When we finish Ace Attorney, I am fully down for doing chronological order Metal Gear Solid. I would fucking love that.
No. We've got to do release order.
Okay, well, starting from Metal Gear, like original Metal
yeah.
Gear,
Yeah, and then we
I
go
would-
all the
I
way to
would-
4.
genuinely be down. I would absolutely be down for that after Ace Attorney. Order.
Wait a moment. How can you... My sister, she's already dead. What kind of...
You're a spirit medium, Irish. Shut the fuck up.
You of all people should already understand. After all, the blood of the master of the Quran channeling technique flows within that body.
The Korean channeling technique? Now, where have I heard that?
Dark woke Metal Gear anthology. Exactly. And then like whenever they say something woke, I'm gonna be like, that's so true!
Like the whole bit with Vamp, where it's like,
He's named not because he's a vampire, he's
Because
bisexual.
Yeah. They call me Penny Vamp Cakes, it's true.
chat, don't reference the Ego Raptor Vamp section. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Was that Metal Gear Awesome?
It was Metal Gear also where Ego Raptor dropped the N-bomb.
When hasn't he dropped the N-word?
I still can't believe that segment where he was like talking about he was in like a taxi with a black guy, and like after he like had to say, he says he had to say the N-word multiple times to get it out of his system.
That's like that deep south racism. That's like crazy to me. That's
That's
like
like-
that Get Out horror movie racism.
What the fuck?
Wait, is Get Out's the racism movie, right? Or is that no?
That's yeah. You asked on stream yesterday when we were playing Scooby Doo 900.
That's right. That's right. I forgot. I forgot again. See, this is how bad my memory is.
Yeah.
We did it again. Biggest twist in the game, and we're just like talking over it for 20 minutes.
I mean, we figured it out before the twist, so we're
That's
valid.
true,
We're
that's
allowed
true.
to do it. You figured it out before they said it straight up, so it's your right.
That's right. You're not Dahlia Hawthorne herself. You're the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of a spirit. Oh, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
You're saying. Mother. Oh,
Serial
did it kill
murderer
her?
is currently being channeled by someone. That's another coffee.
You're right.
What an exciting story. Exciting, but quite impossible. You're asking us to buy the Dahlia Hawthorne just have to be channeled by someone. On the very night of the murder, to a temple where her twin sister Iris was.
Well, if you're gonna put things that way, then yes.
We're supposed to believe a coincidence like that just happens.
Naturally, it was no coincidence. The whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. It's all written right here in these instructions. What's that? These instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Fay. And part of the plan called for Dahlia Hawthorne to be channeled. That night, there were 2 irises at Hazakura Temple.
Two of them.
Even the time of the channeling was planned out. As soon as you hear the lights out bell. In other words, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time.
I mean, Iris was. That means the Iris that did it was the real Iris.
And the Iris who gave me this hood in the main hall was also the real Iris. Meaning that the Iris Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry. I'll be right back. You can just take over.
Okay. Was someone else dressed as her. Namely, one Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh god. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try. Do you even know what you're saying, Trite? This whole channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business. Yes, it's true that you found plans to talk about it. However, there's one thing that's perfectly clear. The witness currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris. What? Oh fuck, this is another one. God damn. He's going through these today. The racism movie. I mean, haven't you seen... That's like the new emoji movie. It's the racism movie. He's stressed? Yeah. I mean, aren't you? Calm down and remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister Bikini, the Dahlia Hawthorne that had been channeled would have been stranded at the inner temple due to the lightning strike. It was later that the body was moved by the pendulum. That's right. Naturally, that would mean that the Iris that received the body was the real Iris. Are you with me so far? Yes? After being notified of what happened, the police came to Kazakura Temple's main hall. There they
found Iris in her room and arrested her.
Thank God, finally you took over. I was doing my best Godot my best Godot impression.
Godot with huge naturals.
Look at these coffee makers.
Take a look at these.
This is what happens when you drink too much dairy. Never put too much milk in your coffee, right? And he's like, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, yeah, sure, Mr. Godot.
Ever since she's been under police suspension at the detention center.
You take your cold brew with cream, try.
No, that's okay.
He's like, no, you can keep it, thanks.
Want any cream with your coffee?
No, thanks.
But then the judge who just walked in, he's like, ooh, coffee with cream, and he drinks it like in one
Oh,
gulp.
a gallon of milk.
No more. I hate that noise. What? I feel like our bits are different today. There's a different energy in the room today. Godot huge naturals lactating cream bit. That we're on something different today.
Okay.
Let's continue. Yeah, I suppose. Can't deny any of that. Whew. Thank goodness. Matt is shirtless and making gulping noises. Godot has his big naturals out.
Chat, don't pay attention.
Chat, don't look.
Don't look. I'm covering myself with my hands.
It looks like he's finally convinced. But something still seems off. Way off. I'm still not convinced that the iris here is the same one from the other. Oh, I did the other line in the wrong voice and whatever.
Huh. I suppose you're about to say something really ridiculous.
The only thing that's not cybernetic is this rack, right?
These are all natural, all biological. Like the real iris in the Spirit Dahlia. And the real twins right here. Somehow such places.
Switch places.
Okay, wait. So they're saying Dahlia was at the outer temple. Inner temple, what do you call it?
Well,
Across the bridge.
the witness on this current stand does not remember any of this.
Yeah, so she's the real. She has to be the real one, Iris.
So, the person that did all this remembers this clearly, but the person here at the stand does not remember any of this.
So yeah, so she's the real Iris, and she was on the other side of the bridge, who covered up for
Mhm.
the She's the one who stabbed to cover up the body, right? That means Dahlia
but
was on
this-
the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
I'm like
To be
trying to get this
perfectly
clear in my
honest,
mind here.
There are still quite a few things I don't understand, but I do know that unless we confirm the witness's identity, we can't continue with this trial.
Iris doesn't have the spiritual power needed to channel Dahlia, which means they must have switched places somewhere.
Well, Mr. Wright, since the time she was arrested at Hazakura Temple, which was the day after the murder, have there been any chances for Iris to switch places with Dahlia Hawthorne?
Well, I mean, I know there's one, but I'm not gonna know what it is. Okay. It was one. Your Honor, I think there might have been one chance.
Oh, explain yourself.
Yesterday for a few minutes. Oh shit! That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. How are Iris's whereabouts unknown? What happened? Do you remember?
Because yesterday, when they were like,
Yeah.
that was when they were still at the
Yeah.
the temple, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I seem to remember that they were like, oh, like we don't know where the hell Iris is, but I don't
There
remember
was
the
what-
context.
There was a specific moment last stream where there was a sequence where Iris was unaccounted for.
Yeah, yeah. And I think I was like,
There wa-
oh, that's suspicious. I remember saying something like that.
There was a person looking over Iris, and then that person suddenly went through a horrible sequence where they weren't able to concentrate, and Iris escaped.
Fuck.
Okay, I'll say this. There was a natural phenomenon.
Oh, the. Fuck! Oh my god.
Yeah? Go on, go on.
I know exactly, okay. I completely
Okay,
forgot about
okay.
the earthquake.
Yeah, the earthquake.
That's
Is
right,
there anyone
because
here?
wasn't Edgeworth like looking after her? Oh shit!
Mm,
And then he was scared of earthquakes, so he looked away. Oh my god. You're right.
well
No,
done.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
I didn't say anything. You got all that yourself.
That was my
Unknown?
memory coming up.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, there was a span of time in which Iris was able to move about freely unsupervised.
Oh, who was it? Who would give a murder suspect time to move about freely like that?
I'm sorry. I know you didn't mean to. It wasn't your fault. The person who gave Iris the chance to freely move about was my BF.
Edgeworth.
This is Mr. Edgeworth, isn't it?
Your Honor. There was a fairly large earthquake yesterday, was there not?
Uh, uh, an earthquake? Uh,
Earthquake! Oh my goodness. The inner temple. This kind of tremor might.
How could I have? She fled. She escaped.
We went to the inner temple right away. And it's true, Iris was already there. However, they'd already switched places by that point in time. When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by none other than Dahlia Hawthorne.
that's quite enough already, Mr. Wright. Now see here. No judge in his right mind would consider the idea of spirit channeling and
Be quiet.
Uh
It's her, she's here. It's dude, we're gonna kill you. We are gonna kill you. We're gonna send you straight to hell. We're gonna strangle you. We're gonna tie you down, okay? It's been a long time, Mr. Judge.
that voice.
Guess I'll have to ask again. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for a name and profession.
15. We're getting close. I mean, he only says the 17th one.
This is a big trial, though.
That's true. We're not even past the first segment, are we? Holy shit.
We're not. We've got 3 to go through.
Holy shit.
We're doing this no matter what, chat.
We are.
That's one of my rules.
I don't care if we do 20 bits a minute, we're still finishing this.
Dahlia Hawthorne. And my current profession? Permanently retired.
Huh. So you're not gonna bother hiding your identity anymore, huh?
Why should I? After all, I'm dead. There's really nothing you can do to punish me.
What is going on here?
Dahlia Hawthorne. I never thought we'd meet again. And I never thought we'd meet like this. But this time I'll end it. For her and for myself. Dude, fuck!
Oh. To be
Dude,
continued right now.
right now, right this second. We're not stopping to the end, baby. We're not stopping till we hit the credits.
We're not stopping until Dahlia Hawthorne is dead in the ground.
We're not stopping till the fat lady sings, and by that I mean bikini.
Uh, now then, let's continue where we left off, shall we? Well, witness.
Yes? How can I help you, Mr. Judge?
Well, it seems as if we're to learn the truth.
Are you related to Mike Judge? I really love King of the Hill. Last thing we want is Bikini doing Bonnie Tyler in the karaoke. Are you who wait, is this a new person? Welcome to the stream.
This
That's
is.
big things are happening. We're finishing Ace Attorney 3 tonight. Welcome.
We're gonna do this one way or another. We're finishing this.
We shit's going down.
Going down. Be well. I'm. Thank you for finally speaking up.
Lurkers are the backbone. That's true. That's true. Lurkers
Truly,
make up
truly.
all of our yeah.
Doesn't help. Doesn't hurt to do a little bit every now and then, lurkers.
Well, we'll need to hear your testimony.
I have no problem with that. But when you've seen what I have, sometimes the truth is better left unknown.
Yeah, canonically, she's been in hell.
Hell is real in Ace Attorney?
I mean, Godot came back from the depths of hell himself. He was
Oh
a
my
really
god,
strange character.
he wasn't just being like poetic? Like there's
No.
really hell?
Hell is real in the Ace Attorney universe.
That's fucking awesome. We gotta send her there
Dahlia,
again.
Dahlia's experience torturous.
Hell is canon.
Yeah.
In any case, let's see your testimony. Tell us about hell. About the plan that was carried out at night.
I
I
think
kind of want
talking
to
about
hear it.
hell is more better. Talking about hell is more interesting. And Phoenix is actually, I mean, since I'm going there because I'm gay, like I might as well like know what I'm getting up to, right? And Godot is like,
Yeah.
you don't want to know.
I'm bisexual, so I've been half in hell.
Half my soul was in heaven, half my soul was in hell.
That's why it took me so long to come back.
Is Godot also being channeled? Fucking at this point, anything is possible. The whole plan began with my death. A stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay to install her own daughter as the next master. But for it to work, Maya Fey would first have to die. The idea was for me to kill Maya and then have the blame pinned on Iris. The plan went wrong, but it seems to have succeeded anyway.
Ooh.
Is there is there anyone in this room? That's what the judge says. Is there anyone in this room who's not being channeled?
So that means you really are.
You're being channeled. You're being channeled. You're being channeled. Is there any other channelers I should know about?
Meow.
That's the blue badger.
The blue badger is a vessel for anyone to inhabit.
Would you inhabit the blue badger after death?
He started just fucking cutting shapes.
Be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Wait a
the blue
minute.
badger is a white.
Did you just say the plan was to kill Maya Fey? Yes. You have a problem with that? Don't give us that nonsense. There's no way that...
Watch yourself, Trite. We got a problem solved during cross-examination. That's one of my rules.
So that was correct, and by the way, that's one of my rules as well.
To kill Maya? Could
Yeah,
it
that's
be
one of my
true?
rules.
That's one of my rules. Shut up. Always
Kill
kill
the
Maya.
little bitch.
I hate
Yeah,
her.
why not? She's always a defendant. It'd be easy to pin it on her.
Okay. Fuck. Let me read through this.
Well, you might as well press on the first statement.
That's true. But listen, I'm concerned about Maya. Maya would have to die? But why? For our bloodline to succeed as the main family, thus making Pearl the new master. The remaining descendants of the current master had to be taken care of. But Pearls would never agree to a plan like that. She adores Maya. How sad. You still don't get it, do you? What Pearl wanted had nothing to do with it. Morgan didn't care one bit about Pearl. The only thing she cared about was the position of the master. That's all. This family is evil. That's ridiculous. She was willing to sacrifice anything and everyone to achieve her goal. The life of her daughter, and naturally the life of Maya Fey as well. How could anyone do that? Okay, let's go for the very beginning. You were executed last month, correct? Yes, I was hanged. It wasn't exactly pleasant.
Fuck,
did
that,
you-
that line like really fucking hits.
That I love that. Dahlia's a great villain. I want to kill her. She's not even like the type of crazy to like where I like her. Like what was her name in the last case? No, the case before that. No, the case before that actually. It's been like 3 cases. The silly one.
Yeah, Violetta Caravardini.
Violetta, yeah. Like Violetta is like my type of crazy. This bitch is like reprehensible. Like we gotta get her like out of here. How did you manage to discuss the plan? When did you talk with Morgan Fay? Last year, she was transferred to the same detention center as me. Since I was on death row and she was my mother, it was actually pretty easy to meet with her.
I see. Is this where you discussed the plan?
Damn, she's hung? Wait, shut up! She's cool, she is. Are you crazy? At first that woman was planning to kill me as well. Even though I'm her own daughter. All to make Pearl Fey the master of Karine? She's a cold, twisted bitch. She thought she could finally regain her lost honor. The honor she lost when her younger sister Misty took her place as the master. Ever since that day, she's been working on this plan.
A plan, huh?
Listen, Judge, I know you haven't heard of plans before, but
What?
you're talking about Pearl Fey, is that correct? Yes, though she had high hopes for the two of us.
You and your twin sister, Iris.
That's correct. Fortunately, neither of us had much spiritual power. That's why we were abandoned by her, along with our father.
Abandoned?
The only person I ever cared about in life was myself. My sister was a nuisance, so I convinced my father to leave her at an old temple. You mean Iris? Yes, my father remarried a woman who also had a daughter. The less children you have, the more money there is to go around, right? And on top of that, my father had absolutely no interest in children in general.
How horrible.
The really horrible one was that woman, that bitter, vengeful woman. It was her stubbornness that gave birth to that child, Pearl Fey. She was born with an abundance of spiritual power. Unfortunately for her, Morgan Fey heaped all of her broken hopes and dreams onto that poor child's back. All because of her pathetic dreams of having her bloodline become the main family. You were going to kill Maya? Pearl didn't need to know anything about it. All she had to do was follow the instructions in the letter and channel me. Then I would have simply used her body and finished the job. In any case, I'm already dead, and there's nothing any of you can do to me.
So the plan was to blame your crime on your younger twin. That's the rise of Ezekura Temple.
She and I look absolutely identical. No one can tell us apart. If someone were to witness me killing Maya, naturally they would think it was Iris that had done it.
And the witness in this case was the head nun, Sister Bikini.
I never would have guessed she was going to return to Hazakura Temple that night. But she wound up seeing Iris's crime anyway.
But why did you want to pin her murder on Iris in the first place? She's your twin sister, isn't she?
Twin sister? Don't make me laugh. She's nothing but a backstabber. I couldn't care less about her. Backstabber? You just don't understand. You never will. Anyway. There's a lot going on right now. You think the plan was a success? You heard me. Just as that woman had hoped. Maya Fey is dead. Now the title of the master will pass on to Pearl Fey. That's absurd. Maya's just... She's just trapped. Trapped inside the sacred cavern. Really? You're as foolishly optimistic as ever, aren't you? My darling Feeny. Do you want to know the truth? Ever since we met, I've despised you. Your sniveling naivete and your pathetic faith in other people. I just want to know one thing. What did you personally think of Morgan Fay's plan? I told you already, didn't I? It was a stupid plan. It had no point, no value other than fulfilling her own greedy desires. Yes, it was certainly nothing to be proud of. If that's how you feel, why did you help her carry it out? Why would you do it? Why would you kill Maya? You may not understand it, being the kind and gentle soul that you are. You may not be able to appreciate why someone like me would help a woman like that. So then tell me why! Isn't it obvious? I'm not like that woman. I only act in my own self-interest. The reason I helped her was for myself. For my own personal satisfaction. What did you say? So this woman, Dahlia Hawthorne, she had her own reason for wanting Maya dead? What? Okay. Why is she beefing with Maya? There's a lot to process right now. This is crazy. My god. We need to kill her. We need to kill her. I need her dead. Like, we gotta psych lock her in hell so that she can't get out this time. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure she doesn't fucking escape, or else she's dead. You know what I mean? Fucking. Oh. Ooh, we're gonna kill this bitch. Obviously, it's because you were helping Morgan Fay. Helping? Don't make me laugh. From the day I was born to the day I died, I never helped anyone. I lived for myself, and in the end, I died for myself. I thought that was obvious. So she wasn't actually cooperating with Morgan. She was just using Morgan in her plan so she could accomplish her own goal. All I wanted to do was kill Maya Fey. That was the only way I could think of to get revenge. Revenge? It looks like I have no choice but to present that piece of evidence. I can't believe it. She meant to kill Maya. I've got to keep a cool head. And I need to get more information out of her. It's the only way to understand this plan and what she wants after all. What she was after as well. Okay. There's some piece of evidence that we need to show her. I'm gonna save because I'm on like 1 HP. Oh my fucking god, dude.
You got to press every piece of evidence.
I pressed every statement, yeah. But she said
If
that
you press all of them, you'd have an extra statement.
I thought I did. Yeah. Okay. Did I miss one? Yeah, I pressed that one. Press that one. I pressed that one. I pressed that one. Press that one. I thought I'm pretty sure I pressed this. Yeah. We saw this already. Present that piece of evidence. Okay. Okay, so he wants me to present some kind of piece of evidence. I know I saved, right? Let me double save. Matt, did you die? I think Matt died during this crucial moment. Okay. I don't know what the fuck the crucial evidence would be, but... Okay, wait. No, wait. No, wait. Let me think about this, okay. Okay, no. Oh, that's right. The blood from the dagger is being analyzed, isn't it? I'm fucking stumped. And before Matt died, he said I had to press every piece, but like, I'm pretty sure I pressed everything.
You present Maya's profile in this statement.
Are you good?
No.
What happened, brother?
I found my life here. I've got a plastic bag and everything.
Oh god. Did you get too drunk? What happened?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh god. Everybody in chat pray for Matt because things are not looking good on Matt's end apparently. Oh my god. Okay. I'll try to carry us through.
Have you throwing up for the past 5 minutes?
Seriously?
Yeah.
We will finish this case no matter what. Was a threat, not a promise, I guess. First aid mate is on the way. Yeah, fucking good god, Matt. Hope you don't gotten any like, you know, nausea medicine or like anything?
Nah, I'll be fine.
Good god. Okay. Well, fuck. Shit. I'm gonna try to power through then, cause fuck. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Okay. He says he can see nothing. Wait. Okay. We're fucked. I gotta go back. I presented it on the wrong one, so let me think about this. We're fucked. Okay, good thing I fucking saved. It's over. It's kind of over, but we're gonna be back. Okay, no, listen. We saved, so it's fine. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I can't remember if the DS version had saves like that. Did the DS version not have saves? Like not like whenever you want? Like you only had saves at certain points?
You present my face profile on the newest statement.
The newest statement? Yeah, this one, right?
That
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
No, Maya. Sorry, Mia.
Oh, Mia? You said Maya. Okay, let's load our
I
save.
keep misreading it.
Okay, okay. Mia. You present Mia's profile. Okay. The griefer? I don't think Matt is griefing. I think he's fucking dying.
Yeah.
Could it be that your actual goal had nothing to do with Maya Fey herself? As I said, none of you have the power to punish me anymore. Because I'm already dead. Well, I had the same problem, you see. You can't punish the dead. And you can't take revenge against them either.
You wanted to take revenge on someone?
I was sentenced to die because of that woman. Mia Fey. I somehow knew this was... Oh, fuck, that's right. You're right. No, that's true. 296 says, do your best, Matt. Get some water. Puke it all up and you'll still be bad, but slightly better. That's how it goes. I mean, as a certified, like, professional puker myself, that's generally how it goes. You just kind of have to, like, let it pass. Fucking... It's never good, though. My heart goes out to you, brother. This is evil.
I'm still here.
I somehow knew this was it. I wanted to send her a message. It was at her hands that I suffered my first humiliation. I wanted her to feel the same pain she made me feel. Sadly, when I realized that revenge was impossible, I gave up. Okay, Matt,
And the reason it was impossible.
do you want me to pick up your roles? Like, are you good, actually? Is it a yes or a no? I can pick up your roles if you want me to. Okay, but let me know, dude.
Was perhaps Mia Fey had already died.
Yes, and I realized there's only one way to take revenge against the dead.
How do you do that?
Even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever. I wanted to take away the person that Mia Fey loved most. I wanted to kill her with my own hands. That would be the one and only way I could take my revenge against Mia Fey. That was the reason I helped out with that woman's plans. Just for that? For that you would kill Maya? Your goal was no different than that of Morgan Fey.
As they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What a cruel plan. Cruel, cold, and heartless.
Don't waste your time preaching to the dead. I've already told you. There's not a thing you can do to me. That night, at about 9:30 p.m., I materialized into this world. I quickly pinned my hair up and put on a demon warding hood. And Then I picked up my staff, the staff that was left by my side, and left Hazakura Temple. So, it was Elise Stonem who channeled her after all. Oh shit.
Mm.
But why? Okay, well, okay. That ridiculous head nun never noticed a thing. She left Maya Fey at the inner temple and wobbled back, clutching her poor old back.
What did you do then?
That kid was eager to handle than I'd hoped. I caught up with her in front of the stone lantern. Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and... So then you're saying that you stabbed Maya? It's strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that.
What does that mean? No clear memory?
I don't know. I think I was stabbed. You were stabbed? At the last minute, Maya Fey must have stabbed me. I'm sure of it. That's not like her at all. Maya wouldn't stab a French fly with a plastic fork. Anyway, I suddenly lost consciousness. But before I did, I scrawled her name on the lantern. Just as I was passing out, I wrote Maya behind my back. I'd hoped it would cast suspicion on her. Can't believe she was thinking of that until the bitter end. That's where my memory temporarily stops.
It stops?
I don't have any memory of actually killing Maya Fey with my own 2 hands. My very last memory was Maya's terror-filled eyes. When I woke up after that, I was in the sacred cavern surrounded by darkness.
You were in the secret cavern?
Okay. This is things are happening. I would hate to get channeled, leave me alone. It's true. Like, and imagine if you were like some random guy from like the 1600s and after like 300 years you get channeled. Like that would fucking suck. You'd be like, what's going on? You'd be like, what's happening? Oh. Oh shit. No, I'll worry about that later. I'll worry about that later. I'm not gonna think about that right now. I got a stream to do. The entrance was sealed with one of those trick locks. Somehow I'd been trapped in there. Oh god. Matt, you good? Oh shit, okay. I think he might be puking again. I'm gonna try and pick up his rolls. But how did you wind up in there? I'd like to know that myself. Anyway, I was worried. I didn't know whether or not Maya Fey was dead. And I swore I wouldn't return to the underworld unless I knew I'd killed her myself. For a ghost, you're one tough cookie. I wanted to get out of there and make sure she was dead. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out. The trick lock stopped you, huh? I didn't know how to remove it. So then you're saying you were actually confined against your will inside this sacred cavern? Yes. I wanted to get rid of that annoying lock as soon as possible, but it wasn't easy. I kept getting interrupted while I was working on it. Interrupted? It was early in the morning, but someone came into the training hall. What? Who? Could it have been Maya? I thought the same thing, but I couldn't see. Why not? If someone had spotted me, I would have lost my chance to take revenge. So I made sure to hide myself well at the back of the sacred cavern. That morning, only 2 people could have gone into the training hall. Maya and Pearls. Pearls went there to cover the hanging scroll in gravy. Still, I managed to finally remove the lock, but I was too late. What do you mean by that? The flies had already started to gather. The bridge had been fixed and the police had started their investigation, correct? Naturally, I couldn't go out, so instead, I returned to the cavern and put the lock back on myself. I realized I wouldn't get a chance to see Maya's corpse that I had hoped. But just then, Lady Luck showed up. Lady Luck? After that big earthquake, she showed up, all by herself. The real Iris? She said she'd come to make sure the sacred cavern was alright. Stupid girl. I came out from the sacred cavern and got a feel for the situation. And I locked her away in my place. Oh my god. You're evil! We have to kill her. We have to kill her. Fucking... He's one step closer to being done puking. This is true, but it's very unfortunate. This is really rather unfortunate. Fuck! Maya's not in hell! She would never go to hell. It's temporary, we can save her. No, she would never even go there. She's in heaven. I had finally learned exactly what had happened. It was then that I learned that the plan had actually succeeded. What do you mean your plan had succeeded? I had misunderstood one thing, you see. That night, the one that had summoned me, I had assumed that it was Pearl Fay. Well, of course you would have assumed that. It was written in the instructions. But I was wrong. The person that had actually called my spirit back was Misty Fay, the picture book author. What? Well, that's really the only possibility, isn't it? After I lost consciousness in the garden, it was her body that was left lying there. Maya Fay. I wasn't able to kill her with my own hands after all. But even so, I made her commit the most vile sin a human can commit. And that is... matricide. The sin of killing her own mother. No way! Order! Order in the court. What is the meaning of this? It's true that I was the one who attacked Maya Fay. But even so, the murderer who actually snuffed out Misty Fay's life was none other than your darling little Maya. Ridiculous! That's nonsense. Are you sure about that? Just think about it. There's even evidence supporting these facts, isn't there? What? What do you mean? What is this so-called evidence? The fact that Maya Fey has disappeared is evidence enough, isn't it? Huh? The idea that she's still in the sacred cavern is just ridiculous. She wasn't able to escape from the inner temple. That much is obvious. In that case, there's only one place she could be.
Where?
Do I have to spell it out? The bottom of Eagle River. Where else? Eagle River. Maya Fey killed her long-lost mother. Can you imagine the guilt she must have felt when she realized that? That's why she threw herself into the Eagle River. Most bodies that wind up in there are lost forever. So, what do you have to say now, Feeny? Uh, Godot, your phone's ringing, asshole. Turn off your phone during the movie. Oops. Sorry, that's my phone. What kind of ringtone is that? The, what a Godot here. Okay. Thanks.
Was it something important?
They just finished removing the locks from the sacred cavern. That's great! What about Maya? There was a woman in the cave.
Was it Maya Fey?
It was the accused, Sister Iris. Huh? Don't look so surprised. I locked her in there yesterday. I just finished telling you that. So, what about Maya? Where is she? Well, clearly she's right here. Because listen, Pearl's gone. Pearl's not here. Right? Iris is over there. Donim's dead. There's only one other person who can channel. Maya's right here in front of us, channeling her. There was no one else found inside the sacred cavern. No, it can't be. I told you, didn't I? She's dead. No. No! Dude, I know she's right there. She's gotta be. This is the only logical explanation. She can't be dead, and I'm not coping. I would never cope. I would never cope.
It seems that this case has come to an end. A tragic end. Sadly, it appears that the killer of Elise Stoneham, also known as Misty Fey, was her own daughter, Maya Fey. Overcome with guilt for what she had done, Maya Fey jumped to her death in the raging waters of the Eagle River.
It can't be. Huh. You fucking asshole, don't laugh! Okay, I gotta add one on the counter too. Guys, wait, okay. First person who says nice is getting banned, okay? First person who says nice is getting banned, okay? And Sister Lips is gonna enforce this because she's like our moderator. Let me hold on. Oh goodness, I need my water. No, you can't. You can't do this. That's right. You ever heard this one? First comes bird, then comes worm. I mean, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth, no matter how improbable it may seem.
What is that supposed to mean, Professor Good?
Professor,
Prosecutor Godot?
according to this witness, Maya Fey threw herself into the Eagle River. However, is that really the truth? Remember, this woman testified earlier that the bridge was already on fire when the murder was taking place in the garden. Which means that if Maya had thrown herself into the river, it must have been from the inner temple side, near the bridge. That's right. That's where she jumped from. But that's impossible. It's impossible to jump into the river from there. What? Don't get your panties all twisted up, trite. Oh, what? How does he know he wears those? How does he know he wears those? +2, thank you. Oh, brother. Fuck. Dog. Matt's not in good health right now. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay. Give me a second. We are currently discussing where do we go from here because it seems Matt. Hmm. Okay. Shit. Fucking we could save this for when he's better. Do we want to save this for when Matt's feeling better? It would feel wrong to finish without Matt, honestly. I do feel that way. Hmm. Okay. Listen. Listen. You guys? Okay. Okay. So, shit. Okay. Um yeah, I would feel bad finishing without Matt. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, listen. We're going to save here. This is kind of like a weird moment to save, though. No, no, don't apologize, Matt. Really, like it's fine. It's cool. Like, I mean, you can't control being sick, even if you were drinking a lot. Like it's chill. Yeah, don't even worry about it, Matt. Like seriously. But here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna say, okay, shit. This is. I know this is an awkward place to save, but we're gonna save right here. We'll save it for. Oh, okay. We'll save this. Okay. Phoenix Panties will reveal that. That's true. Whenever Matt feels better, we're gonna. But listen. No, it's fine. Trust me, Matt. It's really fine. No, nobody's upset. If anything, we're upset for your health, and you know, we're all hoping you feel better, Matt. This is very unfortunate, but it's chill. Don't even worry about it. It happens. It happens. But I was saying, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna. Okay. I still want to stream a little bit. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna exit out of Ace Attorney for now, right? This is very haphazard as shit. But listen, improv is part of the show, right? I'm gonna make triple sure I saved, by the way. I'm gonna make quadruple. Okay, I saved. Yeah, your bed is coming. Oh, okay. So do we end it here? I feel like we could end it here. What do we think, Chad? Do we just like reconvene next time? What are we thinking? Because I'm cool doing whatever. Up to you. Um. Well, I'm definitely not gonna do Ace Attorney without Matt. So it's I mean, it's the big finale. So um. Okay. 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 Well, we got one vote for ending the stream now. We got one vote for whatever indifference. We got to vote. This is an ethical chat room, okay? End it. Don't say it so ominously, like you're telling me to kill myself. End it. Yeah, yeah. Then I think we're gonna end it for now. Siding with the maid. Yeah, okay, okay. We'll end it right now. Unfortunate circumstances. Um, these things happen, but it's fine. But listen, you guys gotta prom me to tune in next time because you know otherwise you're fake fans and you're not real and you're banned from the channel if you don't tune in next time because next time it's for real. Like honestly. Like 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 no worries. Um but yeah, everybody we gotta wish Matt good health, right? We gotta just chain this in the intro. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good well, next week we'll we'll see what happens because I think I have something going on next Saturday. But listen, we're gonna reconvene, okay? Um, we gotta wish Matt good health. We gotta wish Matt happy beings. And here, listen. But before I go, right here, we're gonna do this on stream. Here, check it out. No, check it out. We're gonna do a little tribute to Matt, okay? So here, okay. So listen, and we're gonna play some like awesome music, right? Like no. Listen. Okay. So this is real, okay? Let me find my thing. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Right? Here's our favorite of all time, and she's saying, "Where's my text chat? Where's my text? Wait, now there we go." She's saying, "In what color text? I'm gonna click like, hmm. We'll put like nice blue text, okay?" And she's gonna say, and then what size? This will be like a big size. How do I change the fucking size? Oh no, I can just do that okay, like here. There's our tribute to Matt. Okay. There. So you gotta get well soon. Things are gonna be good and well. We're gonna call it there. We're gonna leave. We're gonna wait for Matt to recover for the next time. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, break those puke locks. Yeah, you gotta break the puke locks, man. Anyway, we'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.